gonna kill you. Or better run for some shelter, 'cause we're blowing down this house. We are a hurricane. I'm blowing in and we're taking names. I'm bringing the storm, here we go. Put your hands up, 'cause we are a hurricane. We are a hurricane. Better get your umbrella, 'cause this wind's gonna kill you. There's no stopping us now, we'll blow down this house, yeah. We are a hurricane. I'm blowing in and we're taking names. I'm bringing the storm, here we go. Put your hands up.
Well, hello, good morning, and welcome from Marrakech in the Kingdom of Morocco. You're looking at live pictures of our facility about 40 kilometers north of that historic city. And today is finals day. We have a 9-skier men's final, but preceding that, we have an 8-skier women's final right here at the K1000 Marrakech Pro. There is your schedule for today. We've got the women's final followed by the men's final along with prize giving, and it is the finals day, so the finalists are set. 9 skiers in the men's final, 8 skiers in the women's final, and it promises to be a titanic battle all the way through from start through to finish. Our event countdown, we've got a few minutes to go before we light the candle that is this competition in the final round, the K1000 Marrakech Pro. And my name is Tony Lyford, and glad to have the pleasure of your company. Great to have you on board for a little bit of midweek pro slalom skiing. Right, let's take a look at we'll take a look at the running order in just a moment, and we've got about 10 minutes to go before we set off on the odyssey that is the women's slalom final. 8 skiers will be there. And we'll start off with Leah Miamont, who scored back-to-back rounds of 2 at 11.25 meters. And half a buoy above her and starting second away will be Australia's Vanessa Veek. She slalomed 2.5, 11.25 meters, but an existing back injury didn't allow for her to increase that score in the second round, but she had more than enough to get into the finals anyway. Alicia Bagnoli, who took a pretty heavy knock yesterday, scored 3 at 11.25 meters in the first and second round. She will be our third skier out, followed by Elizabeth Montavon, who missed the gates on her opening pass, but came right back into the fray with a 4-buoy count, 11.25 meters. She will be our fourth skier out. Fifth skier out will be Ali Garcia, with 2 back-to-back rounds of 4 to 11.25 meters settle in the middle of the pack there. Sixth skier out will be Ali Nicholson, who scored 4 to 11.25 meters and rebounded with a great score at 2 at 10.75 meters to be our skier third from last off the dock. Then Manon Costar with 2 at 10.75 and 1.5 in successive rounds. And our final skier off the dock is Jamie Bull with 4.5 at 10.75 in round 1 and 5 in round number 2 as we see our towboat making its way down the length of the course. So let's have a look at this second round effort from Jamie Bull. 4.5 at 10.75 meters in round number 1, but she came back with a score of 5 on this 10.75 meters. The only one of only 2 competitors to have successfully run 11.25 meters in both rounds, and took a hard snap there off number 3. And this is the second round, the one that determined that Jamie Ball was our top skier. Got round number 5, eased up into number 6. She knew that she had the top seed, and we'll look forward to seeing her ski towards the tail end of the order in the women's slalom. So, great to have you on board. Also great to have Nathan McGarry on board, our slalom driver for the women's event, as he makes the path towards the dock. So we've got about a smidge under 7 minutes. And I told you about Alicia Bagnoli taking a pretty heavy knock, and this was that fall yesterday. Looking at the instant replay, got a pretty impressive start as number 1, as she typically does, being left foot forward, but then gets a little pitted there off her buoy number 2, and then she was essentially fighting for her life beyond that point. Really got a halfway decent turn off number 3, but when she went into edge change, she got all discombobulated and took a pretty heavy fall, and the boat, well aware of the situation, got back to her very quickly, and the resulting score for her was 3 at 11.25 meters, and she did that in back-to-back rounds. Okay, here are your pro points. 70 points on offer for the winner, 50 for second, 47 for third, and it goes down from there. More details on waterskiprotour.com so far as the points allocation and who is currently in the lead right now in the women's slalom in the Waterski Pro Tour. It is Jamie Bull, head and shoulders above everyone else right now. And we'll see if she can replicate that kind of feat going forward. So, women's slalom about to take place in the next few minutes. So grab your favorite chair, grab your favorite beverage, because in the next few minutes, we'll have the women's slalomers take to the water right here in the final round of the K1000 Marrakech Pro. And we'll be back right after these.
What if I told you there was a place where the sounds of nature are only broken by the roar of a boat? A place where that summer feeling lasts all year long. A place where the Florida sun is only outshined by the smiles of the skiers. A place where first-time skiers can ski alongside world champions, and the world-class coaches work with all levels of skiers. What if I told you there was a place where life slows down, and your only job is to make lifelong memories? That place is Swiss Waterski Resort. Book your trip at SwissWaterskiResort.com.
All right, then, continuing on, we've got music playing in the background, and we've got the Marrakech, I wouldn't say I'll call it the Express at this point, because that's probably one of the very few freight trains that I've seen make its way along the line. But trust me, every hour or so, there is a passenger train that goes in every direction to and from Marrakech to Casablanca and eventually Fez in the northern part of this beautiful kingdom of Morocco. So, we've got a few minutes to bide our time with before we go into the women's slalom final. I'll be joined by Beatrice Yanni.
Ciao, Tony. Good morning.
Good morning to you. The wind's certainly going to be a little bit of a challenge for our women's slalomers, and that could well have a determining factor as to whether they start in at 14.25 meters or try to put 11.25 meters into the wind, which would necessitate the need of going in at 30 meters or 32 off there, Bea.
Yeah, I think definitely they're gonna try to do their best with the headwind. So I think Lea is starting at 13, so she definitely won that 11 headwind.
All right, so Lea Mirmont coming to us out of France, our first competitor up, and getting a little bit of advice there from Vincent Souperon.
I think it's her first pro event.
Yeah, I believe it is, and a first pro final to boot.
Yeah.
I think she's just trying to get her boot secured and using a little bit of duct tape there to provide a little bit more support. There we go. Yep. Figured that was what's going to happen there.
Yeah.
And a nice little lounge area for our skiers and spectators to congregate around as we get ready for the women's slalom final. Okay, so we're getting ready for Lea Mirmont, our jury panel consisting of Catherine Bouchot, Frederic Dompanlou, Barbara Gatone, Elena Cunard, Howard Gramston. Our boat drivers are Alex King and Nathan McGarry. Homologator Jonathan Travis, scorer Ulf Langrock, and our chief judge overseeing the whole operation is Aristelis Ballis. And our skier on the water on 13 meters and selecting A1 on 0 off is Lea Mirmont. Looking good out there. Looking very, very strong indeed. And getting set, and good looking opening pass. I believe that was 13 meters. So looking for that secondary tactic or strategy in bringing the pass of 11.25 meters into the wind there, Bea.
Yeah, I would do the same with this headwind, just to have my 38 with a headwind. I believe we have Zane.
All right, let's check in with him.
All right, hey guys, I'm here with Alice Bagnoli. We saw you take a little bit of a spiel yesterday in round 2, but you look like you're feeling a lot better.
Yeah, physically I'm a lot better. I'm a little bit stiff here and there. Today's challenge is going to be for me starting at 13, which is the same way that I crashed, and it's a bit more mental than physical today, so we'll see how it's going to go.
Well, I told you at like 38, I think you need to starting at 13. It's going to help you set the tone, so maybe we'll see that happen here.
Yeah, today's the day.
Well, good luck out there, and we'll see you in a little bit, but right now we'll send it back to you, Tony.
I do like that native outfit that Zane has on today. Yes.
He bought it yesterday at the market. We had a great time at the market in Marrakesh.
Yep, indeed. The world famous Marrakesh market, the local souk there, where all kinds of products are there, including that little costume there that he's wearing. Here comes Lea Mirmont. This is 12 meters, rocking up on the back of the ski, but still keeping things going, still staying upright. Oh,
Wow.
aside from number 4, she gets
Come
to go
on.
round number 5, and a little bit loose around that number 4 though, but she has
Wow.
enough room to spare.
Yeah, good job. She had a pretty good start, but like she was keeping moving. That's what you want to do with the tailwind. You don't want to stop so that the wind can like push you. She lost a little bit time on the third ball, but then she managed. Good job.
Absolutely. So let's have a look at the first half of this pass. I mean, because this is where
She kept moving.
Yeah,
You
she
see
did.
that she had a really good start, and she was really aggressive but patient at the same time, just to let the ski go.
and it is a tailwind, by the way.
Yeah, and then here, so no, 4 ball. I think she waited a little bit too much
Ooh.
and went on the back of the ski, but then she managed. That's the point, you know.
Exactly. And
So
then
now she has the chance for the 38 headwind.
and being able to run that pass under that kind of proviso, you know, is a mark of a great slalomer, and we're seeing when one developed right here in front of our eyes, Leah Mermont of France. You know, sometimes things don't go all that well, but you need to have a plan B and
Yeah.
and be able to execute it at a moment's notice. Here we go, 11.25 meters. Oh, look at this. Getting a little bit down course, but she slides out on buoy number 3 and comes to a stop. But it is her best score of this competition with 2 1/2. And I think she'll come away from this experience pretty happy at this time.
Yeah, I mean, it's her first pro event. She wasn't skiing much like lately. So yeah, I'm very happy for her. It's a good score. Yeah.
So getting the confirmed score from Ulf Langrock, our scorer, with 2 1/2 at 11.25 meters, getting a little bit broken over into number 2 here, Bea.
Yeah, I mean, she had a pretty good 1 ball, but yeah, she got a little bit broken over on the second ball.
Yeah, so looking at the instant replay from our alternate boat camera view, and we'll have a word with Zane in just a moment, but let's have a quick look at Leah Mermont's instant replay on 2. And then round number 3 just hit the buoy slightly, and that was enough to offset her. All right, then, with that in mind, let's check in with Zane.
All right, hey guys, I'm here with Manon Costard. So you have a big first round yesterday, half a buoy off of it, second round, so staying kind of consistent. Are we going to do anything different today?
I'm gonna start. I'm thinking I'm gonna start at the same line length, do mostly the same thing. I hope I'll feel a bit more comfortable. Yesterday my 12s weren't so great. I'm gonna try and fix a few things, but yeah, hopefully getting a little bit further down 10. That would be ideal.
Well, you said yesterday you were a little nervous. Now it should be taken off. You're in the dance, and I think you're going to do something big.
I'll try. I'll try really hard.
Well, make sure you go, because you know you get that watch if you win.
Yeah. It's good motivation.
All right, we'll send it back to you, Tony.
All right, there. Next competitor up, coming to us out of Australia, but residing in South Florida these days. This is Vanessa Veek. And she, like Leah Mermont, will be going in on the 13-meter line. But compared to someone like Leah Mermont, Vanessa has far deeper experience in coming in on 13 meters than she does.
Yeah, I believe she usually starts at 13 meters, so that wouldn't be a problem for her. The only, like yesterday I was talking to her, she has a back pain. She has been suffering back pain for the last few days.
All right. Oh, and a beautiful drone shot there around buoy number 4 and 5. And yes, she has been suffering a little bit through a back injury, which she took in one of the last sets before boarding the plane from South Florida to get to this part of the world. Vanessa Veek. Now, quick shout out for our sponsors, Inwi Telecom, BCP Bank, OCP Phosphates, Equa Fuel, Excello, Wafa Insurance, Tiqua, Fun Chips, the Moroccan Ministry of Sport, Nera Barre Group for our hotel accommodations, and Le Boeuf sur le Toit. And the last sponsor that I'd want to mention are the providers of the watches for our winners, Chopard and Breitling. And I'll let you model that.
This is beautiful. Wow, I love the color. The sharp part. Let me see this one.
And then you take a look at the men's watch, the Breitling watch.
Wow. I love the color. I think it's the tournament color, the blue.
Yeah,
light blue.
kind of like a very aquamarine type deal.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, I would like to wear them, but I'll leave that to the winners.
All right, then we'll continue right along. We've got Vanessa Wieck.
12-meter tailwind.
Good strike there on buoy number 2, a little bit loose and starting to feeling a little bit out there, Vanessa. This is the third round of skiing and able to keep going across.
No problem at all there.
That was
She's
12
a strong
meters.
skier. She knows how to manage tailwind.
Now let's see if she can manage the headwind going forward. She's tactically set herself up for 11.25 meters into the wind. So decent skiing there from her.
Yeah, it was a great pass. Like, as I was saying earlier, I think with the tailwind, you can't afford to stop. You just need to keep moving your body. And that's pretty much what she did.
And she'll be continuing to work against that score of 2.5 at 11.25 meters, our first of our finalists, Leah Mermont. But looking at this number 1, good strike there, but
She keeps moving. She knows she always has the handle attached to her body, which is a very strong position, and she keeps...
Yeah, not overly exerting herself on 12 meters, it does
Yeah.
have to be said. And here she comes on 11.25 meters. We'll break out of the instant replay towards the end part of 12 meters. And here we go, 11.25 meters, running with Alpha 2. Now, Vanessa Wieck not able to run this pass in any of the previous 2 rounds.
She just took the lead.
And she has, and guess what? She is putting herself in contention here with a 6 buoy count at 11.25 meters, and always she's starting to feel it out there.
Yeah. You can tell at the end of the course that she was hurting her back.
Yep, it's the strains and stresses that go along with a slalom ski. And here we get a sample inside Zane's garage. Yeah, we flew
That's
these.
my garage.
Yeah, you're
He
gonna.
was just parking my cars.
Okay. When he's not doing dockside reporting, he parks cars for a living. Maybe in Monte Carlo. But truthfully, we have Zane Nicholson here. We're very, very pleased to have him here. He currently coaches in Scandinavia right now. Has been to Denmark and to Finland, and he'll be coaching in Norway very, very soon. So good of him to make himself available for that. As we see Vanessa Wieck get from one side to the next on that pass, 11.25 meters. All right, now 10.75 minutes. This is where the rubber meets the road. Round number 1 takes a good hard snap on number 1, breaks forward into number 2. No. And just loses her edge and loses her composure on her way to number 2. She would normally get a little bit deeper on that pass, but the injury that she picked up just before flying here probably made that possibility all but impossible. And let's have a look at this again for Vanessa Wieck.
There was a little broken over on the first ball.
Yeah, just didn't
And
have
then-
any strength really off her number one. Nothing close to what she's normally accustomed to, and just flipped onto the tail of the ski, and that was over by the shouting. But she does have the lead though. All right, so looking at the instant replay one more
Yes.
time, she got the turn. Now, 9 times out of 10, she would have held on to something like that and gone a little wider into number 2, but in this instance, it was not to be. And with that, let's check in with Zane.
All right, hey guys, I'm here with Leah Mermont. We just saw you on the water. First pro event, first pro final. So super stoked to have you here.
Well, I'm very happy to be here. I'm happy how the competition went. I'm disappointed I didn't do a bit more in finals, but at least I didn't do 2 again, so there's that.
Yeah, and I mean, and you don't normally start at 13, so that was a little different for you, huh?
Yeah, no, I've done that maybe 5 years ago when I was like competing, but I haven't competed for 3 years before now, so yeah, that was new for me, definitely.
Well, we're glad to have you here, and everybody at home be on the lookout. Leah Mermont, she is getting ready to be a force to be reckoned with, but right now we'll send it back to you, Tony.
All right, and skier on the water right now, and on 30 meters, this is Alicia Bagnoli out of Milano in the northern part of Italy, and trying to recover from a pretty heavy knock that she took yesterday. She scored 3 at 11.25 meters in successive rounds, but that's the second round effort was one that could have potentially have taken her out, not only for this tournament, but maybe for the next set of tournaments beyond. But she's a tough cookie, isn't she?
She's definitely is. She had quite of a crash yesterday, but yeah, she's fine actually. Earlier she was saying that she was more concerned about like mentally, but she's a strong skier. She knows what she's doing, and she looked great on the opening pass at 13.
And I think, yeah, exactly. Getting through 30 meters, the opening pass is normally a pretty good sign, you know, especially if the kind of forced to go in on 30 meters due to the wind where it's blowing right now, you know, and where she would set herself up tactically. So we see the leaderboard after 2 skiers, 1.5 at 10.75 for Vanessa Wieck and Leah Mermont, with 2.5 at 11.25 meters. Those are the current scores. That Alicia Bagnoli will attempt to change down.
So 12 meters tailwind. Wow, nice start.
Decent start on number 1, a little open into number 2, but she normally skis a little open into
Ooh, no.
into her offside, and unfortunately there for Alicia Bagnoli just couldn't get to grips there on that pass, and that was the approach into number 4. So
Yeah.
it's going to be 3.5 at 35 off or 12 meters. So I'm sure that she's a little disappointed with that effort, but take us through her run at 12 meters there, Bea.
Yeah, I think she had a pretty good start and a good 2 as well. I mean, I thought she was in it. Maybe she rushed a little bit too much on 4-ball, and that's what happens when, like, your ski, like the tail blows a little bit.
Yeah,
And with the tailwind, you're done.
Yeah, just went for the handle too early, and that just completely offsets the natural default balance that you have on a slalom ski. So it's going to be a 3.5 on 12 meters, and that currently puts Alicia Bagnoli currently dead last right now. So Leah Mermont and Vanessa Wieck will see a 1 position rise to each of their respective positions at this time, with Vanessa Wieck still in the lead with 1.5 at 10.75 meters. Now, with that in mind, let's take a look at our next competitor. Coming to us out of Palm Beach in South Florida, this is Elizabeth Montavon. And there you go. Good solid effort.
Nice pass.
So our artistic director for women's athletic agency in South Florida, that is Elizabeth Montavon, and certainly has her hands full out there, not only with the opening pass of 30 meters and getting ready for 12 coming back, but also for the kind of work that she does, helping to further the cause and promote women's sport, not only within water skiing, of course, but also
sports in general.
Just sports in general, and especially Olympic caliber athletes as they get ready for the Olympic Games coming up in July. Go vote for your skier of the day. Waterskibroadcasting.com/play. Waterskibroadcasting.com/play. And the winner of the skier of the day vote will naturally get this trophy right here. The skier of the day trophy for the 2024 K1000 Marrakech Pro.
So here she comes, Elizabeth, 12 meters line, tailwind.
All right, here she comes, 12 meters.
Wow.
Now here's a skier who, much like Sasha Deska, has learned to kind of moderate her style a little bit and not be so aggressive at the tail end of each turn, and it's resulted in her smoothing out a lot of kinks that existed because of it.
Yeah, that was a pretty good pass.
Okay, and as Elizabeth Montavon settles in and gets ready to shorten to 11.25, let's check in with Zane.
All right, hey guys, I'm here with Jamie Bull, season leader right now in the points, and you're top seed going into the final. How are you feeling this morning?
Yeah, feeling good. Definitely a bit more wind here than we had yesterday, so I think that could play a bit into what we see going forward with the next couple of girls. The wind is down right now, but it's definitely gusty, so we'll see what happens.
Well, I think if I know you, I think you'll manage it fine. Probably got your eyes set on that watch.
I got warned they were going to ask this question. Yeah, I mean, I want to go and ski well. The girls ahead of me, I'm sure, are going to put up huge scores, so I got to play it smart, and hopefully everything goes well.
Well, I'm expecting big things out of you, so good luck in this round, and we'll send it back to you, Tony.
All right, so we've got Elizabeth Montavon and getting ready to take to the water, riding that new good Ventura model of a slalom ski that's been winning rave reviews across the world right now. And let's see if Elizabeth Montavon can put that ski into good effect. With 11.25 meters gets the start necessary on this run. Her best score so far is 4 and 11.25 minutes. She's already exceeded that with a play on 5. And once she gets round number 6, she will attempt 10.75
She
meters.
fought for it. She had a pretty good start, and I think she started to go down course a little bit, but she managed. She's a strong skier. She knows how to run this pass. She definitely won that watch.
Yeah, she's definitely eyeing up there. If you provide enough of a carrot or enough of an incentive, then you'll no doubt get the best out of our competing athletes. As we take a look at Elizabeth Montavon's instant replay from the sideward drone and a drone view, beautiful shot there of a headwind 11.25 meter run. And now is the second skier out of the 4 that we've taken so far, including Elizabeth, to make it onto 10.75 meters. But she certainly had to work for it.
She needs more than 1.5 to take the lead.
Yeah,
so.
Absolutely. That is priority 1 right now. And it would be a best score, I believe, one of her best scores of the season. Certainly the best score that she has produced on the Waterski Pro Tour.
Yeah, I think so.
And certainly a lot of points up for grabs. This is a 4-star event with 70 points on offer for the winner. Here we go. Elizabeth Montavon, 10.75 meters through the entrance gates around buoy number 1. Takes a good hard hit there. Round number 2. She's there on 2 and stalls up. But it is a best score of the weekend and keeps her very much in contention there.
Yeah, she had a pretty good 1 ball. So I wonder what she was thinking. just to stay calm and take the 2 and make sure she takes the lead now, or she wanted a little piece of that 3 ball.
A good solid effort, no doubt, there from Elizabeth Montavon, and it at least puts her into the high echelon prize money for this event. The skiers get paid all the way down to 8th spot in this competition. And Elizabeth Montavon, one of our finalists, guaranteed to leave the fair shores here of this beautiful lake facility that's only 13 months old, and it's about 40 kilometers north of Marrakech. And looking at Elizabeth Montavon once again, gets a hard strike off buoy number 1. Round number 2 a little bit late there, and she knew what the game was, and she scored 2 buoys, and seems to be pretty happy with that result. All right, next competitor. Starting in on 13 meters. More out of necessity rather than compulsion. This is coming in, Ali Garcia. Here she comes with the setting on Alpha 2. Good, confident turn around buoy number 1. Like the way that she makes her way around buoy number 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6. 6 buoys there, 6 buoy. And with that, let's check in with Zane.
All right, hey guys, I'm here with Elizabeth Montavon. Yesterday started off a little rough, and it just has gone up from there. Now you've put yourself in the lead here in the final.
Yeah, no, I feel really good about that. Definitely started, way deep in the hole yesterday with the big fat 0. So happy to make it where I did today. There's a lot of wind out there. It's probably not as visible like on the webcast, but it's really blowing out there. So the gates from both ends, it's a real game you got to play. And I did it in this round, which is the one that matters.
Yeah, and I mean, I thought you had a killer one there at 39. I'm not down there, so I can't see quite as well, but it looked like you had a really good start. Kind of talk us going through your 2 ball there.
Yeah, the line didn't feel all that loose with the tailwind there, which that was kind of what I was expecting. But when I stood up and I kind of went to move out, I felt like I stalled up, which is weird. You think that tailwind would have pushed me out, so I'm not quite sure what happened. But I'll be watching the video and learning from it on our way to the next thing.
Well, hopefully you can keep the momentum going, and I mean that 2 at 39 right now with the wind, it puts you in a good spot with all these points that you got on this stop. So it should be looking good for the rest of the tour.
Yeah, I'll take it. Thank you so much, you guys.
Cool. Well, great skiing, and we'll send it back to you, Tony.
All right then, and back with Ali Garcia on the 12-meter line. Gets a good solid start there from 1 into number 2. A left-footed skier. She'll be more confident in her ability to turn 1, 3, and 5 compared to 2, 4, and 6, and gets the job done there.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about Ali Garcia in a moment, but in the meantime, let's check in with Zane.
All right, hey guys, I'm here with Alice Bagnoli. Again, we kind of talked about the crash. I think maybe that might have gone into play with you a little bit today.
Yeah, I was telling myself to kind of be strong and nothing happened, just ski normal. But at the end, my body wasn't really acting. Mostly I'm just pissed. It's the second final where I kind of cannot put it together. Either I miss my handle or I just fall at 12. So I need to work on that more often.
Well, you're getting ready to put one together. You're such a strong skier. You've been skiing well, and you're just having little things happen here and there, but it's getting ready to come together.
Yeah, thank you. I'll try for next tournament in Monaco.
Well, I know I'm always rooting for you. I bet a lot of people back home are rooting for you. You do a lot for the TWBC, so it's great to see you here. And shout out to anybody.
Well, everyone watching at home and here inside, all the organizer, and thank you so much for supporting us.
Cool. Well, we'll send it back to you, Tony.
Okay, echoing those sentiments there. Great to hear from Alice Bagnoli as we continue to rock our way down this list. We've got Ali Garcia and Bea. This is 11.25 meters.
Yeah, 11.25. A must-run pass if she wants to get higher in the... Oh, nice start.
She's still there, you know. She's round buoy number 3, and Ali Garcia taking some big hits, but still staying on upright on top of the water. Oh, and it got inside buoy number 6. She was so close to running that pass.
Yeah,
Just
she went more like down course, like each buoy. So official score of 5-11. And yeah, I mean, it's not easy with this strong wind. So she fought for it. She's skied, actually. She's skied pretty great.
Yes, indeed. And with the exception of one competitor so far in this women's slalom final, every single one has improved upon their best score out of the first 2 rounds, including Ali Garcia, who really worked hard, especially off her 2-4 side.
Yeah.
Taking a little bit of a hit there, and almost made a play on number 6 there, but she was just a split second too late.
Yeah.
So, as it is a 5 buoy count there for Ali Garcia, and that currently puts her in 3rd place right now after the first 5 skiers that we've seen on the water thus far. Just looking at this replay again in a little bit deep there off number 2, but still able to keep going. That was actually number 4, I beg your pardon. And
yeah, she a little bit dropped her shoulder on that 4 ball.
Yep, just dropped it a little bit too hard, and the ability to recover at that point severely compromised. We see Manon Costard of France going through the motions and getting ready to take to the water. We're down to 3 competitors left in the women's slalom competition.
Next skier in the water is Ali Nicholson.
So Ali Nicholson getting ready to go for opening pass effort. And we are confirming via our scorer Ulf Langrock that 30 meters is the pass selected by Ali Nicholson. And every single skier has decided to go in on 30 meters instead of risking the 14-meter start and the opt up to 12 to put 11.25 meters into the wind.
Yeah, I believe as Vanessa, she usually starts at 13 meters.
Looking good, looking strong there, Ali Nicholson. Originally out of Tennessee, but making her home in Central Florida these days, where she is a traveling nurse. And that's a job that offers a lot of flexibility, at least enough for her to be able to travel and be competitive and compete in these Waterski Pro Tour stops. All right, there we're back, and this is Bea.
And this is Tony.
Why, thank you. And let me have you model this watch again.
Can I?
Yes, you can. You can model that. Beautiful looking watch there, encrusted in diamonds.
Yeah, like the color, it's beautiful. It's a light blue.
It's a very.
I actually prefer the man one.
Oh, you like the manly watch?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
This is beautiful.
Yep. From Chopard and Breitling, a couple of our sponsors in this competition. Great to have them on board. And we'll mention the other sponsors in just a moment or so as we get ready to bring in Ali Nicholson on the 12-meter line. Rocking out towards the back of the ski, but she's able to control it and just trying to play it cleverly right now, not overexerting herself out there on the water. That is Ali Nicholson, and she'll now pull out towards the passenger side of the boat and get ready to shorten to 11.25 meters. So, Ali Nicholson, let's have a look at some of the scores that she produced coming into this women's slalom final. She's been slaloming particularly well of late, and Ali Nicholson scored 2 at 10.75 meters in the second round, and came up a little bit short of that with 4 at 11.25 meters in round number 1. So she has improved between rounds 1 and 2. And we just saw a reminder there to go vote for your skier of the day. The skier of the day will get the famous Waterski Pro Tour plate for the skier of the day honors. So those of you out there, maybe you should vote for maybe 1 or 2 of our women's competitors, or someone from the men's competition so far. Someone like Jaime Palomino, who opted up through 38 off into 39.5 off through 11.25 onto 10.75 meters.
And here she comes.
Here we go, Ali Nicholson. A horrid start on buoy number 1, but she's still there. She's still staying upright.
Oh, wow.
Whoa, taking a huge hit off number 4. She's still there on 5, and she wants it. There you go.
Yeah,
what a fight there.
There was a fight. She's a fighter. She keeps calm. She knows that she's in trouble, but then she keeps calm and just go for it and run it.
She may not be necessarily tall on that slalom ski, but she definitely has the fight in her.
Yeah, she's very strong, and she uses her legs very much. If you can see how she extends her body on the buoy, and then she just
drives across the wake. She has that really trademarked drive across the back of the boat. Just using her light frame to execute the turn and just drive across the back of the boat. And it's looking very, very strong and looking in very, very good shape there for Ali Nicholson. 2 skiers remain. Last season in Greece, and would like to try and replicate that kind of score here and now. And
nice.
A third the way down the course. And look at her go. She's round number 3. She's good to go for 4. And a 4 buoy count.
Job.
So improving round to round and setting up a real Titanic battle towards the end. 4 at 10.75 meters for Ali Nicholson.
That's an impressive score for the tailwind.
So, 4 buoys à 10 mètres 75. 4 buoys at 10.75 meters. And certainly got the start that she needed to get herself down course. Now, 1 or 2 errors like that proved to be costly, but she knew what she wanted to go for ultimately, or at the very least. And she was happy with that. And that keeps her in contention. So a new leader there. And guaranteed spot on the podium. So looking at this once again, we'll get to hear from Ali Nicholson in just a moment or so. Nice to stall up on buoy number 4 to allow her to ski to the wake and get the 4 buoy count. And here we go. This is Manon Costard.
Starting 13 meters as well.
Former world slalom champion.
She knows that if she wants to get this watch, she needs a little piece of that 5 ball and 10.75.
Indeed. And Manon Costard looking good. And let's check in with Zane.
All right, hey guys, I'm here with Ali Nicholson. You've gotten better each round. I know that one was a little shaky. We kind of heard you getting out of the water talking about the wind. Kind of just tell us how it felt out there.
I would like to start by saying I am the best Nicholson of the day. put that out there. No, the wind is very challenging out there. I mean, it's very unpredictable at every buoy. You never know what you're going to get. I had a huge gust on my first pass. I mean, I thought I was going to get blown inside 5-ball on my first pass, and I said, I told the driver at the end, I said, I don't want that again. Hopefully it doesn't come again, but 11:38 was a fight. I had a really bad start, and I was like, just keep going, try to stay in it. Ending up with 4 at 10.75, I'm happy. I mean, it's really tough out there. We'll see how it holds up, but overall, I'm coming out of the water super happy today.
Well, 4 at 10.7, that's a huge score. We're going to sit and wait, and maybe this little wrist will get a little heavier at the end of the day. We'll have to see.
Yeah, that would be a nice little cherry on top, but we'll see. Yeah, 2 strong competitors to go, so I don't know.
Well, awesome. Well, great score. I think that's a tough score. That's a big score to put out with 2 skiers left, so congratulations, and we'll wait and see how you fare.
Thank you. Thanks.
All right, back to you, Tony.
All right, then, moving right along, we have got Manon Costar on 12 meters and fumbling a little bit with the handle at the start of number 1, but if there's a skier that knows how to handle something like that and has the experience to back it up, it's Manon Costar of France, and looking very, very good there on pass number 2, 12 meters, as she pulls out towards the passenger side and gets ready for 11.25.
Yeah, that was a great pass. I think the wind dropped a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, it appears to have settled down a little bit. Good eyes on that one, Bea. And
Thank you.
No worries. All right, so looking at Manon Costar, and here is a beautiful shot, a beautiful drone shot that kind of gives you an idea of how much she puts across the wake and how much she's wanting to backside those turns on the 12 meters. It's possible to do. I mean, the rope, you just barely have enough rope to make that happen, and illustrating that point very, very nicely indeed is Manon Costar. As we continue right along with this competition as part of the TWBC webcast season-long series that's brought to you by Houston Cadillac, 6 at 41 Wetsuits, Drew Ross Realtor, 2U Nutritional Bars, My Family for Pets, Day On Real Estate, Waterski Veen, Dellinger Insurance, D-Free Skis, Conley Skis, Pro Gear Gloves, Swiss Water Ski Resort, Francois Brunet, HO Syndicate, Wake House Pro Shop, USA Water Ski and Wake Sports Foundation, and the Hope Sound Ski Club. And on the water right now on 11.25 meters, this is Manon Costar, a little loose off number 2. I know, and that has gifted Ali Nicholson another spot higher on the podium.
Yeah. I would just want to look at the replay and see what happened there. And guarantees a podium to Elizabeth, actually.
Yes, to Elizabeth Montavon with a score at 2 at 10.75 meters, and came off the handle really early into buoy number 1, which isn't the rhythm that you'd want to set up for yourself.
Yes.
Especially going into your offside, which is number 2, and just looked off kilter there, and 2.5 at 11.25 meters ends up being the worst score that she's produced in this competition.
Let's see it
at
again.
The wrong time.
I mean, 1 ball wasn't that bad, but I think then she went a little bit on the back of the ski on 2 ball and rushed things on 3 and dropped the shoulder. Here we see Jamie getting ready for
her go out there on the water, coming to us out of North Bay, Ontario, Canada. It is going to be Jamie Ball. Now, let me give you an idea as to our sponsors right here. We got Inui Telecom, BCP Bank, OCP Phosphate, Aqua Fuel, Excello, Wafa Insurance, Tiqua, Fun Chips, the Moroccan Ministry of Sport, Neora Barre Group. Our hotel accommodations provided through those cats right there. Le Boeuf sur le Toit, and Chopin and Breitling. All right, so there is your leaderboard, and Jamie Ball there right at the top on 83. Ali Nicholson on Whitney McClintock actually on 80. And you can see the full leaderboard by going to waterskiprotour.com to find out more about the event. And there is Manon Costar there, will be making the rather long walk back towards the starting dock and to the skier area. And Jamie Ball will open up with 30 meters, and meaning that every single one of our finalists, goes in on 13. All right, so here we go. Coming in on the opening pass, 30 meters. A skier on the Syndicate brand, which is the current brand leaders right now on the Waterski Pro Tour. The brand leaderboard provided to you courtesy of TWBC. And if you want to vote for your skier of the day, you can do so by going to waterskibroadcasting.com/play. That's waterskibroadcasting.com/play. And there is Ali Nicholson, guaranteed at least a second spot right now. And just trying to recall our experiences out there on the water to anyone who's prepared to listen.
I was like, oh, weird. Yeah, one ball, I was like, four, I went, and I came back up and found the buoy.
I was stuffing like a rod back there to catch your head.
Yeah.
A JT.
One of those JT collars.
So here we go.
All right, so Nathan McGarry there, our driver right now as part of our officials panel. Aristelis Ballas from Greece doing a fine job with his band of officials that consists of Jonathan Travers, our homologator, Ulf Langrock, our scorer, and our judges, Catherine Bouchard. Frederick Dompanlou is in the boat right now, and the remainder of our land-based officials, Barbara Catone, Elena Kunart, Howard Ramsden, and other driver for the men's competition is Alex King. Here we go, 12 meters. Jamie Ball, the current World Women's Slalom Champion, the two-time Women's World Slalom Champion from 2021 and 2023.
Really good pass, no problem there.
Yep, and seems to parlay a lot of her skill that she learns by being a backwoods snow skiing guide up there in Canada, using some very good knee and ankle bend and a lot of knee compression. So looking once again. All right, so continuing on. And seeing Jamie Ball get from one buoy to the next, 4, 5, and 6, and making that pass look very, very straightforward indeed. And now, let's see what Jamie Ball has to do now in order to vault herself up the leaderboard a little bit here. In order to get from where she is right now, which I believe is in around 4th or 5th place right now as it stands on the water, she's going to have to score more than 2 to get herself within striking distance of the lead score, 11.25 meters. Looking good. And seems to make very light work on 11.25 meters, and now she's within the target now.
So to win, she needs more than four boys.
Yeah, absolutely. But first things first, she needs to get beyond. She needs to get beyond where she is right now, which is outright third with a 6 buoy count at 11.25 meters. If she gets more than 2, she will supersede Elizabeth Montavon, and Elizabeth Montavon will have the third place score cemented there for her. Now, if she was to get past number 4, she would take the title, and Ali Nicholson will be relegated down to the runner-up spot.
Yes. So she will come back at 10.75 with tailwind. It's coming up a little bit. It's up and downs this wind today.
All right, and our current leader, we see there Ali Nicholson there, looking rather nervous, and it could potentially come down to a runoff. If Jamie Ball were to get round. All right, so Jamie Ball, the task is within her grasp. If she can get a piece of 5, she will be our champion in the first ever K1000 Marrakech Pro. Here we go. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. Can she make it outside buoy number 4? Ooh. Oh no! And she collapses going into buoy number 4. And that means that with a score of 4 buoys at 10.75 meters, there you go. There is your champion, Ali Nicholson.
She has the watch.
All right then, instant interview time, I believe.
All right, hey guys, I'm here with Marrakech Pro winner, Ali Nicholson, 4 at 39.
I'm like shaking right now. My heart was beating out of my chest watching Jamie. I mean, she's an incredible competitor. I told Rob we've never had a runoff, and I was standing here kind of expecting it. When she came out at 3, I was like, well, better start zipping up and getting ready. So I'm excited. I'm so excited to start this trip. First event in Africa. My name gets to go there, so I'm pumped. I'm so excited.
Well, you ready to shake a little more?
Yeah.
That's what you win. Just so everybody at home can see, this will be the new piece of your wrist.
Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah.
Well, you don't get it right now, but we will get it to you later. But congratulations. And you want to shout out anybody?
Yeah, shout out to everybody at home watching. Shout out to HO. Without you guys, I wouldn't be here. Yeah, I don't know. Thank you to the organizers for putting on such an amazing event. You guys have treated us absolutely phenomenal. I mean, the site is gorgeous. The whole experience here has been amazing. So thank you guys. Hope to be back next year.
Yeah, it's an awesome event. And I'm just going to say real quick, Mom, you can now relax.
Yeah, hi, Mom. I know you're watching. I know she's like shaking like crazy. So, yeah, give Asher a scratch for me.
All right, well, we'll send it back to you, Tony.
And considering everything that went on, the irony is that she was actually shopping for a watch last night in the Marrakech market. But I suspect that this one is a lot more valuable. Here we go. This is Jamie Ball looking at the instant replay, getting in a little bit deep off of buoy number 1 and even deeper off number 2, and things didn't exactly work themselves out to her favor as she got round number 3. She pulled as long as she can to try and get the...
So she got 3. She didn't take that piece of 4. So the official score is 3 buoys at 10.75. So well done, Ali. I'm very happy for her. And
absolutely,
yeah, I agree with her. Like, the organization here is amazing. Everybody's treating us very, very well.
And yeah, but looking at Jamie Ball once again, just couldn't really get into the groove with this pass that she normally runs on a fairly frequent basis, and just couldn't get that ski outside number 4, and was looking to try and S-turn to at least force a runoff. But there you go. That was Jamie Ball, and your podium is Ali Nicholson, your winner, ahead of Jamie Ball from Canada in second, and Elizabeth Montavon ascends the podium. She is in 3rd place, and let's check in with Zane.
Am I on? All right, hey guys, I'm here with Jamie Ball. I know you didn't look quite settled that round. Tell us how it felt out there.
Yeah, my early passes felt good. 38 was solid. The wind definitely picked up on 38. It got pretty gusty. It then kind of died and turned cross for 39. So I was feeling really confident going in, and then pulled out, didn't really get the speed I need on my gate. Was like, I gotta wait a little longer so I don't miss the gate. Got in an awkward spot, had a pretty bad one, and then just couldn't put it together.
Well, that's still 2nd place, bunch of points. So moving forward to the next round.
Yeah, thanks guys.
Cool, we'll send it back to you, Tony.
All right, and she can console herself with the second place prize money, which is still pretty substantial, with a $4,200 payout for second spot. So she's going to leave this facility here at Marrakech. Still pretty pleased with her effort. So let's have a look at the results. We'll have a look at the result in just a moment or so. But you can't help but be impressed by Ali Nicholson's effort out there. Really clutch skiing in the end.
Yeah. She fought for it. Like, she fought for the 38 and for that 4-ball at 10.75. She totally deserved this win. Oh, look at that.
Oh, yeah. We got some dancers. All right, then. So let's have a look at the leaderboard. Ali Nicholson, your winner on 4 at 10.75 meters. Jamie Bull in second with 3 at 10.75. Elizabeth Montavon on 2. Vanessa Veek, 1.5 on 10.75 meters. Ali Garcia, 5 at 11. Manon Costard, 2.5 on 11. Liane Memon with 2.5 on 11. And Alicia Bagnoli with 3.5 on 12. Okay, so let's have a look at the Pro Tour rankings as they stand right now among our women's competitors, and it will be up on your screen momentarily. And we've got Jamie Bull still out in the lead, but her lead has been heavily reduced because Ali Nicholson, with her win, gives her a big boost in the points on 123. Whitney McLean-Tochrini in third place with 80 points. Regina Jaquis on 77, and Vanessa Veek on 60, rounding off the top 5 in the Pro Women's Tour standings. So we're about to go with the men's slalom final momentarily, and we'll have the running order there just for you as we go. We take a look at our dancers out there as we get ready for the men's slalom final. It's going to be a 9-skier final because of the perfect tie that was established between Jonathan Travers and Stephen Ireland. Stephen Ireland will be our lead-off skier. Then Jonathan Travers, then Thomas de Gasperi, Will Asher, Cole McCormick, Rob Hazelwood, Sasha Deska, Brando Caruso, and Freddie Winter. 9-skier final.
So here he comes, the first skier, Stevie Island.
Coming in on 13 meters. Minimum starting line length. And it's just as well because that puts, once again, 11.25 meters into a slight wind, although according to Jamie, the wind has kind of switched a little bit from blowing straight down to a little bit off to the side.
Nice first pass for Stevie. He was very happy to make the final. You know, like, there's so many good skiers. And yeah, like at Swiss Pro, I believe he scored 3 at 10.25 and didn't make the final. So yesterday he was pretty happy about it.
Yep, and a skier that's certainly grown in experience and growing in performances going down the line, you know. So it's good to see Stevie Island take to the water, and would he be worthy enough of your vote? Go to waterskibroadcasting.com/play. That's waterskibroadcasting.com/play to vote for your skier of the day. So we've got Alex King at the helm of that towboat. We've got Barbara Gattone from Italy in the passenger seat, a good friend of yours.
Yeah, Barbara Gattone.
Gattone.
Yeah, I know, it's hard. Our names are very hard.
Sometimes they can be. I just need to switch on the Italian bit of my brain.
I know Barbara since I was a kid, so yeah.
Which did actually exist at one time or another. I did actually live for at least a year or so over in Napoli.
Napoli.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, in my very, very informative years. But here we go. This is Stevie Island getting ready with this pass at 12 meters and making very, very light work of that. Okay, and with that, let's check in with Zane.
All right, hey guys, I'm here with Cole McCormick. We were just talking off camera, but said you had to do a little ski doctoring, so tell everybody at home kind of what you had to do.
Yeah, I just had a little bit of issue with my back boot. The wrap ripped a little bit, and so I was having some ski control issues yesterday, and got that fixed though. Got a new wrap on there, so hopefully we'll be able to throw out a bigger score today. Forget that second round ever happened.
Yeah, and I mean, and it's nice too. The sun's out today. Like yesterday morning, it was kind of cold and a little different, so it's a little different conditions for this final.
Yeah, I like it when it's a little warmer. You feel a little looser. Move a little better. When it's cold, you tend to be a little tense and army. So, yeah, happy to see it a little warmer today for sure.
Well, cool. Well, I'm expecting a big score out of you, and look forward to seeing you on the water.
Awesome. Thanks, Zane.
All right, we'll send it back to you guys.
Okay, just hearing there from Cole McCormick. I wasn't aware that he had those kind of issues there with his back binding, but I mean every little piece of equipment there, needs to be in sync, for that ski
That's
to
true.
run perfectly.
That's true.
Here we go. Here comes Stevie Island.
11.25.
A little bit late off
Yeah,
number 3, a little bit delayed, but he's delayed, but he's not perturbed. And he gets around all 6 buoys at 11.25 meters, and we'll see what he can produce coming back. But Stephen Island is one of those skiers who is just on the cusp of producing something extraordinary that would just blow everyone's mind.
Yeah, that's true.
And looking really good into number 2, just bringing the handle in, skiing into the handle, and there. I mean,
I think that's the wind that it's a little bit cross, so maybe he wasn't expecting that on that 3 ball.
Maybe.
But he managed to run this pass. So he definitely want to run this other one just to get higher in the final leaderboard. We see JT warming up on the dock.
Yep, just limbering up, and he actually had some kind of shoulder device that he wore this morning. I don't know what that is, kind of like a microstem, to try and ease the muscles in his shoulder. But here he goes, 10.75 meters. This is Stephen Island. Good extension there into number 3 and number 4. He's still there. He's keeping the ski out ahead of him.
On.
Oh, and he makes a play on 6, and he gets it. Yeah!
Nice! He's very happy. I mean...
Did I mention that he was on the cusp of doing something extraordinary?
No. Was he?
Yeah. There you go, a 6 buoy count there at 10.75 meters. Straight off the dock, first competitor into 10.25 meters. So here we go, Stephen Island, who resides in West Palm Beach in South Florida, where he works in musical copywriting.
A little broken over on 3 ball, but then
Yeah,
he stayed
exact-
calm and
Yeah, that's the thing with Stephen Island. I mean, the amount of experience that he's gained at tournaments of this stature, of this caliber, has basically taught him that you have to stay patient,
yeah.
which is like the hardest thing to do whenever you're whenever you're on the slalom course and these buoys
That's
come up at speeds in excess of 60 miles an hour. All right, there, here we go. Season's best is 3. Let's see what he can do. If he can produce something like that, that is going to definitely put the cat among the pigeons. There's 2. He S-turns. Does he go? Yeah, he does. Yeah, beating his chest like a gorilla.
Let's just wait the official score, but from here it looks 2.
But we're looking at a review here now. Whether that review exists because of number 2 or the entrance gates, I don't think it's the entrance gate somehow. But let's have a look at number 2.
Yeah.
That ski gets outside number 2.
Let's
now,
see if
can he get to the? Yes, absolutely. 2 buoys, at least from my perspective.
Yeah, from my perspective as well. Let's just wait the official score, but that was an impressive job for Steve. Yeah, he was telling me yesterday that they had like a great time here in Morocco. They went for like the hammam experience. Do you know about it?
I'm not too sure. Familiarize myself with that.
So 2 buoys confirmed on 10-5 for Stevie.
Yep.
I think it's a pretty good score.
Okay. So tell me about that thing you were about to explain.
The hammam.
Hammam.
Hammam is like you do a scrub on the body. They do a scrub on your body, and your skin gets very hydrated, and then you get a massage. So they were really relaxed. I mean, here they're treating us like stars. I love this place.
Indeed. And our hotel, the hotel in Marrakech, absolutely 5-star treatment over there. The rooms, the swimming pool, the spa, everything going along. And it's amazing what something like that can do for your performances out there on the water. And,
totally.
We've already seen Elizabeth Montavon. Between Elizabeth and Stevie, the ultimate power couple in slalom skiing right now, and they've both going to come away with quite a bit of money.
Yeah, that's true.
We'll get to talk to Stephen Ireland in just a moment as we continue on. This is Bea. How are you doing, Bea?
I'm good.
You good?
Yeah.
Yeah, just chilling out.
Just chilling out. I'm a bit disappointed I didn't make the finals yesterday, but at the same time, I'm having the great time here.
Indeed. And as we get ready, we've got our technical controller in the water right now. This is Jonathan Travers. All right, just getting settled in, just waiting to get on in. Alex King. And Alex King and Jonathan Travers have known each other for quite a while. They have worked together over at the Sunset Lakes Waterski School over in Central Florida. JT, member of that famous Travers family that's synonymous with tournament water skiing. And as Jonathan Travers runs his opener, let's check in with Zane.
All right, hey guys, I'm here with Stevie Island. Dude, a little shaky 39, but you got through the tailwind. First skier off the dock, put out a big score for the boys.
I'm so stoked, man. I'm so stoked. Thank you to everyone back home. Thank you to my sponsors, Stokes, S-Line, Good, Driftline. I couldn't be happier, man. That tailwind 39, it kind of kept me up last night. I knew I was going to have to run it, and I'm stoked.
Well, there you go, guys. That's the word of the day right now is we are just stoked here. I'm stoked for you, Stevie. Big score to start, setting the tone for the rest of them, and, couldn't ask for anything better in the final here in Africa.
Yeah, I couldn't be happier. Couldn't be happier to be here. Thanks to Dasham, Camille, you guys put on an amazing event, so hopefully be back next year.
Yeah, awesome event, and we look forward to seeing you at the next couple stops. Back to you, Tony.
All right, and setting himself up and keeping himself in contention with a 2-buoy count at 10.25 meters, and I say that because the wind is starting is picking up a little bit, which is going to make that downwind 10.75 meter pass a little bit more difficult, a little bit more challenging going down the line. So here we go. This is Jonathan Travers. entrance buoy number 1 on 12 meters, which should be a mere formality for him. I'm sure that that the Travers family, along with those good folks over at ITS International Tournament Skiing in Sunset Lakes, are checking in and seeing what JT does out there with a little bit of midweek pro competition slaloming as part of the Waterski Pro Tour. This is Jonathan Travers getting through the 12-meter line. Don't see too much wrong with that as Barbara Gattoni gets the line length shortened. And there's our look at some of our trophies. It's as a Stephen Ireland casually walks past there, but the one trophy that's missing that's next to those glass trophies is the Breitling watch that the winner of the slalom, the men's slalom competition wins.
And this is
and
the
this
man.
is there we go.
Watch.
This is for the men.
I really love it.
Modeled exquisitely here by Bea. So here we go. This is Jonathan Travers, and this is 12 meters. Yep, 12 meters on the pass before, 11.25 meters now.
Solid pass.
Yeah, very solid. And you can see a little bit more texture on the water now,
Yes.
as we compared to what we've seen a little bit earlier in the competition.
So yeah, John is a really good skier. I mean, I think it's very tough to all the work that he does. Like
Yes.
as a homologator, he wakes up very early and then he's consistent in his skiing.
Yes, and certainly then homologating or being a TC has been something that has kept JT on form from a discipline standpoint. You know, just being able to just go out there and measure courses, set them up, you know, in various locations around the world. As we take a look at Will Asher, one of our skiers in the final, Rob Hazelwood in the lead on the Waterski Pro Tour on 90 points. Will Asher on 52, just marginally behind. As we take a look at Thomas de Gasperi, he's on the end of that starting dock, and we're also looking at the brand leaderboard, seeing that Syndicate continue to extend their lead in that competition, kind of akin to the Constructors' Championship in F1. Here we go. This is Jonathan Travers. This is 10.75 meters. Come on, Jonathan. He's round number 5. Sets himself up well and whips that line as he typically does.
That was impressive.
It is.
Even because the wind started picking up when he was in the course. You know, he started with not that much wind, and then it picked up on the third ball. So it was an impressive job. Good job.
Smashing effort there from Jonathan Travers, getting through 10.75 meters. No two ways about it. He is on form right now and looking to assert himself into the conversation with this event.
Here's the replay.
Just looking at the instant replay, just getting down really nasty there off of buoy number 4 and taking that huge hit there into buoy number 6. Had more than enough room. Whips on that line to get the slack out of it, and does a good job in that regard.
So 10.25. So if he get a little piece of the 3 ball, he gets a little bit higher than
Stevie Island. Here he comes, round buoy number 1. Can he get a piece of number 3? Oh, no! Oh, he gets it's up again.
Yes.
The third time
That
in
was
the
crazy.
The third time in the last 2 Pro Tour stops. We saw it from Alan Caldwell at Lake 38. We've seen it from Freddie Winter in an earlier round of this competition, and now Jonathan Travers.
He definitely wanted that piece of 3 ball.
Wow. These skiers are putting it out there now. The question is, did that score anything along the lines of 3? Looking at the 3 ball here. Rodeo's up on the back of the ski, drives in. Does he get it? Oh, it is inside.
No, it's inside. So official score is 2. I would give him the 3 ball just for the show.
Yeah, indeed. and our officials now, having seen that, are in agreement with 2. So the first 2 skiers off the dock, each with 2 at 10.25 meters. So he's still very much in touch. And the skiers that were tied with the perfect tie out of the first
true.
2 rounds are tied now.
So how would it work if they don't do like a round off, if they, you don't battle for the first spot?
They'll probably Rochambeau for it.
Okay.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah, absolute, Mom. All right, then. So, Jonathan Travers, JT, and we're going to listen to this interview. This is going to be a doozy.
Yeah.
So there we go, Jonathan Travers, 2 at 10.25 meters, and now setting up for a really titanic battle. Our next skier to take to the water, 10-time European men's slalom champion. It is Thomas de Gasperi. All right, Thomas de Gasperi getting ready. So we've got, just to re-emphasize again, there is a perfect tie that exists between Stephen Ireland and Jonathan Travers right throughout the way of the tournament. And they'll split the points and they'll split the cash between them. So that's going to be nice, I guess. And let's have a look and see what Thomas de Gasperi can do on the opening pass. This is going to be the 30-meter line. And with Thomas de Gasperi looking good round 4, 5, and number 6. Well, let's go to Zane.
Hey guys, I'm here with JT. Just saw him off the water. Maybe the hardest working man at the lake, on and off the water. And dude, great skiing.
Yeah, Zane, thank you. It was just a lot of fun to be out there again. The conditions are looking awesome right now, so hopefully it can stay like that. I just like to see big scores, man. And I left the door open pretty big, and I think I was a mile away from 3-ball that time. But hey, it was fun.
Yeah, and I mean, like 39 was a little shaky, but we saw that signature rope swing that you got and able to get out. The body feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good at the moment. Adrenaline's here, but yeah, the wind's just a little tricky. Oh yeah, there's a perfect. I don't know what that means, but the wind was just a little tricky. It's a little bit of a crosswind, and sometimes like 2-4 off the dock is kind of calm. 1-3 could be windy or vice versa. So it's just a little tricky out there right now, but hey, these guys are seasoned professionals. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, and I mean, this is like the 3rd time I've seen you do that body slide. So I know that people at home kind of want to know, like, what's the trick to doing it?
Close your eyes, throw your feet.
Well, there you have it, guys. If you want to look like Adam Caldwell, Freddie Winter, or JT, just close your eyes, throw your feet. But great skiing there, big dog. And back to you, Tony.
Yes, indeed. And just hope you hadn't had an awful lot for breakfast beforehand. All right there, Thomas de Gasperi, 12 meters. 4, 5, And number six, no worries there. And skiing on that signature model of slalom ski, which this season he's had a little bit of issues with so far as getting it set up right. That's the reason why he missed the opening a few tournaments. He just wasn't dialed in to what he had. And you know, I spoke to him a little bit on the TWBC podcast, which you can listen to by going to Spotify, onto Apple Podcasts or YouTube Music or iHeart or wherever you tune in to your favorite podcast, TWBC podcast, and check out the conversation that I had with a number of skiers, including Thomas de Gasperi. Getting set up for 11.25 meters or 38 feet off the standard 75-foot line. So confirming 11.25 meter continuation. Our boat driver Alex King, our boat judge Barbara Gattoni.
So here comes 11.25.
Looking good. 11.25 meters. Shouldn't have too many concerns with running this pass.
No.
But
you never know with this wind.
Yeah, exactly.
It goes ups and down. It's unpredictable.
So not bad going there for Thomas de Gasperi here at this beautiful lake facility just outside the village of Sidi Bou Afane, which is about 40 kilometers north of the historic city of Marrakech. Looking in good shape there and looking very much in rhythm there, Bea.
Yeah, it was like for Tigas, this is one of the warming up pass. He's a very experienced skier. Now he needs to stay calm, and that's what he does for the best, and run this other pass with the tailwind. The wind is it's coming up, so it's gonna be tough with the tailwind, but I'm sure he's gonna go for it.
Indeed. Okay, so tailwind, 10.75 meters.
Ooh, little broken over.
He's okay though, he's still upright.
Yes. Come on, T-Gas.
A little slow off number 3, but he's good to go around number 4. And for the third time in asking, it is a score of at least 6 at 10.75 meters. So great skiing there from Thomas de Gasperi. No two ways about it. Certainly on form here and looking to try and assert himself not only in this competition but also among the points leaders on the Waterski Pro Tour. Got a pretty heavy start on buoy number 1 and took a big load off number 2. And this is where he got into a little bit of difficulty, number 3, but sometimes that actually helps you out a little bit. That forces you to try and calm things down and allows you to ski a little bit more freely.
So here comes 10.25 headwind. He needs more than 2 to take the lead.
10.25 meters. Needs more to break the tide lead that exists between JT and Stephen Island. There's 1, there's 2. Does he make a play on 3? I believe he does, and he skis for the wake for 3 buoys. So he's now deprived Stephen Ireland and Jonathan Travers of the lead with a score we believe to be 3 at 10.25 meters. But, of course, we need to take a look. And 3 is confirmed, so no need for a video review to determine that score. It's 3 at 10.25 meters confirmed for Thomas de Gasperi. And Thomas de Gasperi in this competition scored 4.5 at 10.75 and 2.5 at 10.25. So the score that you see here in the finals represents his best effort in this competition. And he's certainly set the bar up pretty high for our remaining skiers to chase after. A 3-buoy count for the Trento native competitor all the way from Italy, Thomas de Gasperi. So looking at this replay again. Took a big old slam on number 2 and really had to work hard to get out there in time for number 3. Not in the best of positions, mind you, but it's very rarely the case that you are able to maintain a decent position on the run with a line length that short. So, smattering of people along the shore side here for this competition, as Thomas de Gasperi makes his way towards the dock and ends off his set with 3 at 10.25. Now that brings forth our next competitor, coming to us originally out of Lincoln in England. His name is Will Asher, a multiple-time world slalom champion, a multiple-time world slalom championship medalist. Okay, as we continue to roll along, let me tell you a little bit about our sponsors. Sponsors Inwi Telecom, BCP Bank, OCP Phosphates, Igwa Fuel, Excello Snacks, Wi-Fi Insurance, Tiqua, Fun Chips, the Moroccan Department of Sport, Neora Abare Group, Le Boeuf sur le Toit, and Chopin and Breitling for furnishing the timepieces that will be presented to the winners in the women's slalom and the men's slalom. A 13-meter start, and first couple of buoys, the first half of the course here from Will Asher is about as smooth as it gets.
I love these drone shots. They are amazing.
Yep, you certainly get a more forensic feel about that as we get ready to check in with Zane.
All right, hey guys, I'm here with Thomas de Gasperi. First round didn't go quite how I wanted. Got you into the final, and man, when we get you into the final, you are rock solid.
Yeah, I mean, at 39 the wind picked up a little bit, and I think I need to revisit the settings on my ski. That's all I could do today. I gave it all, and I'm happy.
Well, that's a big score, and it's pushing it out for these guys. They're going to have to run that, tailwind 10.7, and then, the wind's pretty strong for that 41 head.
Yeah, I mean, 39, the wind was there, definitely, and it's a little bit up and down, but, this lake is amazing. I've never been in Africa, I've never been to Morocco, and coming here and get all this, beautiful place, beautiful people, beautiful everything, so I'm pretty happy.
Well, good. Well, I'm super stoked for you as well, and we'll see how you fare. But right now, we'll send it back to you, Tony.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, good skiing, dude.
All right, then, excellent stuff as we see Alex King pilot that boat towards the slalom course. Looking good, 12 meters. Seems to have just an ease of technique and just at one with his skiing and equipment going forwards there, Bayer.
Sorry?
Just
You
seems
lost
to
me.
be at one, seems to be totally in sync
Yeah,
with what
totally.
he's doing.
It's a very solid skier.
So no worries there for him.
No.
So, Will Asher, the fourth skier out. We typically see him a little in the latter stages of a final round, at least beyond the second half of the list. So a little bit strange to see him this early on, but I'm sure he'll make the most of it.
Yeah, I'm sure. So coming back at 11.25 with a headwind.
All right, then, here we go, folks. This is Will Asher, 11.25 meters. Entrance gate number 1. It's crucial that he runs this. And it's certainly not an easy pass to run. It's the first instance in where the handle comes up short of the buoy in relation to the course width. And there we go. That is Will Asher getting the job done on 11.25 as he pulls out towards the driver's side of the towboat and gets ready now for 10.75 meters. Now, the wind seems to have settled a little bit there, Bea.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been seeing the wind going up and down, so at the moment looks flat. So hopefully it will stay like this for the next pass. For sure that the next pass is a must run if he wants to get a chance to get on the podium.
All right, so all right, here we go, folks. Coming into the course, 10.75 meters. Critical that he runs this too. There are targets ahead of him, but both of those targets, all three of those targets, as a matter of fact, have established scores at 10.25. So he needs to stay upright here on number 4.
Ooh.
Oh, horrid turn off number 4, but he manages to stay clutch and stay with the run. It is a 6 buoy count.
Oh, wow. He scared us at that 4 ball, didn't he?
Yeah, he took a big jolt in his back there. All right, so Will Asher, we're taking a look at this instant replay. We're definitely going to take a look at the ball, the lower back jolt there.
Yeah.
Welcoming into the announcing table here, Ali Nicholson. Well done.
Thank you, Tony.
And let's have a look at Will there. Rough off number 3 into number 4 and takes a big hit. Ooh. You see that shoulder roll back?
Yeah.
Will's one of those that we've seen, do that a few times. He's just so strong and able to get out of it. I mean, I know a couple years ago at Masters, there was a couple photos of him just absolutely squatted, I think, out of 2 ball and held it and I think ran the pass. It was something crazy.
Oh, absolutely. So all right, then let's see what he's got. Now, Will Asher in practice for this competition actually ran 41 off, 10.25 meters. And to really put the heat on our remaining competitors, something along that range would certainly help. Here we go. There's 1. There's 2. Handle up a little high. Round number 2. He's good for 3.
Wow.
We'll get a piece of 4 for the
for
the lead. Look at him
Take
go.
it, Will.
He's
Come
right.
on.
Look at this. And the first time the 41 offers have been produced produced in Africa.
Wow.
41, 6 at 10.25 meters.
Wow. Oh,
that
wow.
was impressive. It was even better than the 1075.
Yes, yes, it was. That was
There you
incredible
go.
skiing from Will Asher.
Wow.
Great skiing. How about them apples? 6 buoys, 10.25 meters. And Alex King there had to wipe off the water off the windshield because adrenalized Will Asher didn't leave an awful lot of room for the driver to get round and splashed his windshield. But let's have a look at 10.25 meters. The first time that we've ever seen this pass run on the continent of Africa and set in his best score of the year, and we'll have an attempt at 9.75 coming up next. But look at this effort there. Slid that ski down course off number 4, stayed upright off number 5, and then just threw that ski round buoy number 6. So,
absolutely incredible skiing. So that is the best score that we have seen from any male skier at all so far in 2024. He's chasing his European
record of 2.
Of 2 here.
Here he comes. Entrance gates, buoy number 1.
Oh.
And does he actually get the ski outside 1? We've yet to find out. But if it does, it is a new African all-comers men's slalom record with 1 buoy at 9.75. That is Will Asher.
Wow, yeah, I'm speechless. Absolutely incredible skiing from Will. I mean, that's going to be a huge, huge score for him.
All right, we'll take a look at the instant replay in very, very soon for Will Asher to determine whether he made the 1. But just running 10.25 meters was just remarkable.
All right, here we go. We're going to get another look at it. The replay here. Oh, yeah.
Yes, he gets number 1.
Most definitely outside. So there's a full
and
1.
To reinforce that, the short path data as said that that was okay. 1 centimeter away or close to 1? Close to 1. So actually. So great skiing there from Will Asher. So confirmed a 1 buoy at 9.75 meters. A new, yeah, something like that. So for Will Asher, it's a new African all-comers men's slalom record. But we still got the remaining skiers to come. The remaining half of our list, starting off with Cole McCormick. Current.
So Cole McCormick is one of those ones that has been chasing his first completed pass at 10.25. I mean, could today be the day that he does it? That would be absolutely incredible.
And if he was able to do that, that would set a new Canadian national slalom record.
Yeah, I mean, Cole's been looking super strong this year, and I definitely know that he's capable. I mean, I think it's a lot of pressure leaving the dock, having that score in your head, but definitely a skier that is more than capable of doing it as well.
All right, then, let's check in with Zane.
All right, hey guys, I'm here with Will Asher. Dude, that was a killer 10.25.
Yeah, I told Alex at the end, I said, I think that was my best ever 41. He's like, dude, you want to see the show path? I was like, sure. He said my biggest number was a 4. I was like, man, I don't know if I can say this, but I could abuse the crap out of him because he was so straight and I could just feel him the whole time. That was probably one of my all-time favorite sets.
Well, dude, it was awesome to watch it from the bank. That's now you now hold the record for the best score of all comers in Africa right now. So great skiing, and maybe we'll see a new watch on your wrist here in a little bit.
Yeah, I've learned with these guys, they're all so good not to count your chickens. I'm going to take away first guy to run 41 on the African continent. I don't know if that's the oldest ever 41, but if it's not, it's pretty close. I'm just happy to be here, and I'm just appreciating everyone around me.
Well, I always enjoy watching you ski, Will. You looked really good out there, and putting out a huge score for these last couple guys. I mean, that's going to be hard to beat.
Hey, man, everyone's amazing. So I'm definitely not counting out.
Well, I'm going to tell you, I think you're amazing as well, Will. But right now, we'll send it back to you, Tony.
All right, then, 12 meters for Cole McCormick on his return pass back. His first sampling of the strength of the tailwind on the pass number 2. And, he won his first professional title just a few weeks ago over at the Masters Waterski tournament in Callaway Gardens, Pine Mountain, Georgia. And looking to really reinforce that and try and get some more points on the Waterski Pro Tour there, Ali.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Cole was one of those skiers that weekend. I think everybody was saying how hard it was, and everybody didn't really look on form this year at the Masters. But Cole was one of the ones that when you watched him, he looked solid the whole time. I mean, day one, he looked like he was on it. And I think that just shows how much work he's put into the offseason, getting ready and solid so early in the year. I think it's going to be a great season for Cole.
All right, you seem to agree with that there, Bea.
Yeah, totally. Like I was in Italy watching the Masters. It was incredible how he skied. So he's a very solid skier.
All right, then, I'm Tony Leifert, and to my left and on the right of your screen is Ali Nicholson, the women's slalom champion.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Yes, indeed. And we got Bea Yanni.
Yeah.
Slowly sliding the watch. If the watch is missing later,
yeah,
we
I
know
thought
where to
nobody
look.
was looking at me.
All
Okay,
right,
maybe.
then. So let's continue on, shall we? We have got Cole McCormick out of Canada. I'm sure his parents are watching. His wife, I definitely know she's watching, and she's right here on site.
I always love when she's here because she has the scream that is heard across the whole tournament. You always know where Jess is at when Cole is skiing.
And you heard it just there. As a matter of fact, he got around 11.25 meters and some great skiing. I wonder if Cole has actually trained Jessica to drive yet.
I don't know, actually. Not sure. Cole skis a lot out at Jack Travers, so I'm going to say Jess has not put in many hours behind the wheel. But I'm not super confident in that, I guess.
All right, so looking at Cole McCormick. Now, one of several skiers from Canada that is trying to become the first skier in Canadian slalom history to actually get through 41 off and establish a score on 10.75 meters. I mean, you see the likes of Stephen Neveu, Jason McClintock several years ago, was certainly in amongst that. In fact, I believe he currently still has the Canadian national men's slalom record with about the 2/3 point on 10.25 meters. So we'll continue right along. We've got Alex King at the helm, who's doing a fabulous job so far, at least so far, according to Will Asher is concerned. And let's have a look. This is 10.75 meters, and this is Cole McCormick. Round buoy number 1, gets it to go. Round number 2, jumps all over that edge into buoy number 3, keeps the ski ahead of him. Getting pulled into number 4. He's still upright on 4. He's upright on 5, and he gets it to go around buoy number 6.
Did you hear Jess?
I heard a blood-curdling scream back there.
I never know. I was saying I never know where she is because the scream is just loud enough to be heard everywhere. Cole gets through it. He was definitely, I think, getting a little bit more down course. That tailwind is definitely playing out there.
But totally in control, I think.
In control for sure, yeah. But the tailwind is definitely pushing you. We'll take another look at the replay here. Really solid tight line out of number 1.
Superb effort there, and good skiing on that La Pointe slalom ski. I'm sure that Chris and Jennifer are looking at this with eager eyes. I mean, they've already had some great success with that ski via Cole McCormick's victory at Callaway Gardens a few weeks ago, and now they're looking at him, no doubt, and seeing whether he can produce a performance of along that same echelon.
So here it comes 10.25.
10.25.
So season's best this year for Cole McCormick is 4. He's going to need a new Canadian record to have a chance at the lead here. Can he do it? Out of 2.
Slow 2. Can he make it round buoy? He's still there on 3 and unfortunately unable to get outside 4 and continue on with the pass. But I tell you what, that score of a 3 at 10.25 meters, one of his better scores in this competition. And 3 buoys at 10.75. At 10.25 meters, doing a great effort there at this inaugural K1000 Marrakech Pro.
Yeah, he's second at the moment because he ties Tigas, but he has a better backup score.
That's right. And just take a look at his gate shot into buoy number 1, Ali.
Yeah, I thought he had a pretty good one. 2 here did look a little bit. He just kind of had to take the hit there. I think he got maybe a little bit shoulder heavy there into 3, getting stretched out, and pulled up out of 3, unfortunately.
And ending up with 3 buoys there, about 2 buoys shy of the Canadian national slalom record, which is still held by Jason McClintock on 5 at 10.25 meters, and to be that close, huh?
Yeah. Cole has been one of those ones I think that's been knocking on the door of getting to that record for more than one season, a couple seasons now. So I think this could be the year that we see a change of hands of the Canadian record. Who knows?
Well, we await the next few tournaments to see if that will happen for Cole McCormick. But so far as this competition is concerned, he is slotting himself into second spot at this time. And he uses that score of a 3 at 10.25 meters to back up the earlier score of 5.5 at 10.75 and an earlier score of 3 also at 10.25 meters. So he's skiing pretty consistently there. And as we see Cole McCormick swimming in the background, on the foreground there we see Robert Hazelwood, the current leader on the Pro Tour standings, after the 3 slalom tournaments that we have had so far. All right. Up and at 'em, folks. This is Rob Hazelwood.
So Rob is one of those young names that, he's been making finals and everything, but I think this year he's definitely, obviously he had his first pro win this year, but he's been the one that's kind of shaken up the leaderboard a lot more this year and really making his name very well known in the sport of men's water skiing.
As if it isn't already known already. I mean, you've got the Hazelwood family synonymous with tournament water skiing. The great Mike Hazelwood, multiple-time world champion. His brother Tim Hazelwood doing great things at senior level at the world championships. You've got Will Asher as well in that immediate family. With a relationship towards the Hazelwoods. And let's check in with Zane.
All right, hey guys, I'm here with Cole McCormick. Dude, good score out there. How'd it feel?
It felt really good. I mean, it's quite windy, as I'm sure everyone has said, but I like wind. Forces me to ski aggressive. There's going to be some more big scores. We'll put out a big one. Sad I couldn't at least breathe on it a little bit, but, I think there's going to be at least one more of those go down. Feels really good out there.
Yeah, I mean, you looked really strong, and, we're glad to see you here in Africa and get you going on some more stops, huh?
Yeah, no, next stop is Funglas in Monaco, so I'm excited for those, but I'll be back here for sure next year.
Cool, and I just got one more thing. Do you hear the scream on the bank when you're skiing?
No, but everyone at home hears it on the webcast. That's my wife. Yeah.
Well, we love your scream.
Thank you.
All right, we'll sit it back to you, Tony.
All right, back with Robert Hazelwood. Looking good for 12 meters. at this early stage in the game, just trying to get settled in to the water conditions and how the wind is playing out there, and how much he can take on each side of the course for each one of those 6 critical turns inside the slalom. So as we continue right along, we'll mention our webcaster sponsors for the 2024 season-long TWBC season. Houston Cadillac, 6 of 41 wetsuits, Drew Ross Realtor, 2 new nutritional bars, My Family for Pets, Dayon Real Estate, Waterski, Dillinger Insurance, D-Free Skis, Conley Skis, Progo Gloves, Swiss Water Ski Resort, Francois Brunet, HO Syndicate, Wake House Pro Shop, Waterski, USA Waterski and Wake Sports Foundation, and the Hope Sound Waterski Club. So, getting ready to go with pass number 3, Robert Hazelwood. Boat accelerating up to 58 kilometers an hour. 11.25 critical run, Alpha 2, 0 off.
I'm feeling a bit of a headwind gust coming in through here, so he's having to battle that coming through. Shouldn't be any issue for Rob, but it definitely is challenging. I mean, out there, I don't think it's not very predictable with the wind, so it's something that all these skiers are having to kind of adjust buoy by buoy,
Yes.
For every pass.
Yeah.
Yep, the wind conditions here are a little up and down, you know. I mean, as you can plainly see out there, not too much in the way of trees that actually surround the lake, but I'm sure that given enough time, there will be some vegetation that would be planted to provide that level of protection. But in the meantime, this lake is skiing really well. I mean, anyone who can run 10.25 meters, I mean, you got to have a site that's in the high echelon.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, I think we've been saying it since the beginning. I said there's going to be there's going to be big scores. There's going to be big scores.
Some good effort there from Rob Hazelwood, who's been keen to steer himself away too much from the buffet at the hotel.
Oh no, he's been enjoying the buffet.
Oh, he has. But you can't overindulge. All right, then, here we go. This is Rob Hazelwood, 10.75 meters.
Tailwind.
Let's see if Rob can get a good start. He needs all 6 here.
Most certainly
Still
does.
good to go around buoy 3. Little handle high there.
High side.
He's
high
staying
side
with it,
4.
but he's having to fight here out of 4.
And stuffs the ski around buoy number 5 and gets a 4.5 as a result of that. He was looking in trouble all the way down that pass. And as a result, Rob Hazelwood scores 4.5 for his effort there on 10.75.
Yeah, I thought he had a pretty good start here. Out of buoy number 3, I think he got the handle high, same out of 4, and he was kind of in trouble. He looked a little fast there coming into 5, and unfortunately, like you said, kind of stuffed the tip. But he's definitely going to be disappointed here. I know it's hard to recover when you're in that tailwind. As you get behind, you're getting faster. The tailwind's only pushing you more. So, unfortunately for Rob, ending there with a 4.5 at 10.75. But he's going to be disappointed. You see it there for sure.
So there we go. That's Rob Hazelwood. 4.5 at 10.75 meters. What do you reckon there, Bea?
I mean, he had a pretty good start. One ball a little bit broken over, but then no problem on second ball. But then
he looks really strong there out of 2. He looks like maybe he got just a little stretched out there at 3, and I mean, it had the handle up to his chest. I think that was really he kind of lost the line control, and then I think that just followed him for the buoys following that. He looks like he's just barely getting outside 5 ball there.
Yeah.
So working hard to get stretched out there, and unfortunately just not able to come out the other side.
All right. Decent effort there from Rob Hazelwood, but unfortunately unable to to get through 10.75 meters, ending up with 4.5. Now, next competitor to go, coming to us out of France. This is Sacha Deskin. Le premier passage est 13 mètres la cour.
So Sasha is one of not very many, I would say, that have run the 10.25. I don't believe he's done it in recent years, or definitely not last year. But yeah, so he's definitely one that is capable of doing it. So could we see it happen today? Maybe. He has to if he wants any shot at the lead, any shot at the win today.
And maybe one or two of you webcast viewers that are watching and chatting alongside the webcast might be able to help me out. But maybe he can have an opportunity to take down the French national slalom record, or whatever that happens to be.
We'll see if the viewers can tell us. I'm not sure what it is at all.
All right, then. I'm sure one or two of those folks there and chatting away, and we'll get that information pretty soon. As Alex being quite animated there with
I think
his
he's talking about how swirly the wind is, which is, I mean, kind of what we've been saying the whole time. It's really swirling out on the lake. The lake here right now is pretty open. It's pretty susceptible to wind conditions. So. The wind out there is it's very variable. So it's kind of swirling around, like we said earlier. You don't really know what you're getting. I think that was kind of what they were talking about down there.
And as the weather heats up and the ground heats up, it produces like a thermal, which against the existing cold wind provides a greater wind speed.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's all about ground heat. All right, there. Here we go. This is Sacha Deskin. There's number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and number 6. So good effort there.
Yeah.
So opening 2 passes. I think he's kind of sussed out the conditions. He's certainly made his feelings clear at the bottom end of the lake through Alex King, the driver, who's been doing a great job. Let's send it over to Zane.
Hey guys, I got Freddie Winter here, top seed in the final. You're gonna get to know what to do when you go out there. So feeling good this morning?
Well, I know I got to go run a huge score, so that's actually kind of fun. I mean, in a lot of ways, it takes the pressure off. It's not like I just got to go for it. There's no two ways about it. Firstly, Will Asher, it's pretty damn impressive. I mean, it's the best score of the year that we've seen at all in any tournament, and he's done it at 42 years old or whatever. It's incredible. But yeah, I mean, I can do that too. I did it last year. I've done it every year for a long time, so why not do it today?
And you said you got to go for it. Don't you go for it every time you ski?
Yeah, but you just don't have that little nagging like, oh, don't screw up here. I mean, I came second a lot last year. I came third a lot last year. I also won a lot last year. I don't care about coming second today. I want to go win it. And it looks right now, depending on what the next guys are going to do, there might be a bit of a gulf between second and first when I go out. I don't know. We'll see. But just go attack.
Well, I know if there's one thing that's going to happen, you are going to attack it, and I'm looking forward to getting you out of the water.
It's actually an interesting one. I mean, like I say, the pressure's kind of off. It's like let's go do this. And actually, in some ways, I can go enjoy a ski set instead of being nervous. Thanks, Will.
well, dude, I'm expecting a big score out of you. I know everybody at home is, and we'll look forward to getting you on the water. But right now, we'll send it back to you, Tony.
All right, then. Excellent stuff. Great to hear from Freddie Winter and. His thoughts are going forward as he gets ready to take to the water. We've just seen that third pass completed there from Sacha Deskin, and that was at 11.25 meters. And he'll be getting ready for 10.75 meters. A little bit of an aerial edge change into buoy number 1, but one thing that I've noticed, on top of the fact that he's kind of moderated his earlier technique where he was like really, really aggressive off the end of the turn, his use of his shoulders coming into that turn on his 2-4-6 side kind of like raises them up as soon as he gets past the second wake, right about there, and then uses the swing and allows for the ski to get out nice and wide.
He has a really particular styles of skiing.
All right, so he's... Okay, so With the exception of Rob Hazelwood, every single skier has run 10.75 meters so far, and this is that pass for Sasha Deska. Look at him go, round buoy number 2. Oh, taking a big chunk there off number 4, but still upright on 5, and he gets round number 6, Sasha Deska.
Great job.
Yeah. So coming to us out of France, that is Sasha Deska. So now continuing to rock and roll here, we've got Sasha Deska looking to try and put his best score of the season so far in this rather young 2024 season. Looking good, looking strong on each side. Aside from that, that pull up on the handle. And taking a huge bite off number 4 to stay in the game. And then he got back into rhythm and he just ran that pass of 10.75 meters. So good, solid effort there, courtesy of Sasha Deska. 10.25 meters.
All right, so here's the money pass, but he actually, money pass, but he's got to run the whole thing. Cole's sitting in second with 3, so he needs more than 3, or I guess 3 maybe would put him ahead with a backup score, but 3 or more if he wants to
look at that, loose into number 1. He's good for number 2. Here comes Sasha Deska. He's good for number 3. Oh, and he's inside buoy number 4.
I thought he had a pretty good start. Wasn't it?
All right, so based on backup scores, he's gonna put himself in second. I know he was wanting a bit more there. He ties with Rob and T-Gas, but based on backups, it's gonna put him above Rob and Rob above Thomas. So.
And Cole McCormick.
Oh, Cole McCormick. I'm sorry,
indeed.
I misspoke. Sorry.
All right then. So, okay, so currently the top 3 as it stands right now are Asher, Cole McCormick, and Sasha Deska, with Sasha Deska getting a tiebreaker due to a better, superior backup score. And we have only got 2 skiers to go, which means that Will Asher has himself a podium spot with 1 at 9.75. Make sure that you get your vote in for skier of the day. And there we go. We've got Sasha Deska with a 3 buoy count. That puts him ahead of the other skier with a 3, which is Cole McCormick. And make sure you get your vote in for the skier of the day with its beautiful trophy modeled by Bear. She's been modeling watches previously, and now she's got a severe upgrade here with the skier of the day trophy.
Next?
Or could it be Will Asher getting one, or could it be the victorious scorer courtesy of Ali Nicholson? Better get your vote in. You're so tantalizingly close. You can reach out and just grab it, can't you?
Oh, you know how much I love those things.
Oh, indeed. I know exactly. All right there, Sasha Deska back on shoreside, and we'll get a word or two from him and find out his thoughts about what he did out there on the water as we now come down to our penultimate skier from Italia. It is Brando Caruso.
So we can hear Brando on the dock selecting A2.
Mm-hmm. All right, so Brando Caruso now. I'm sure he knows what the score is right now. The type of score that he needs going forwards as we get ready to round off this event with one final skier to come after him, and that is going to be Freddie Winter. So here we go. This now is Brando Caruso from Italy, originally out of Rome, but now resided in the northern part of Italy. I'm sure Bear can be specific with the location.
Close by Milan in Lago d'Orta.
Lago d'Orta.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I believe he spent the winter in Miami.
Yes, he did. He actually said that on the TWBC podcast, which you can listen to via Spotify, Apple Podcast, YouTube Music, and the like. So make sure you listen to the TWBC podcast wherever you listen to your favorite podcast. And let's check in with Zane.
All right, hey guys, I'm here with Sasha Descoons, the mountain man out there, right inside a 4-ball at 10-2. But man, I thought you were looking really good out there.
Yeah, I don't think it was right inside of 4-ball. I was far away. I don't know how Will could run 10-2, to be honest. He was, after the first pass, I don't know what I will do. It was not easy, I can tell you. Yeah.
Well, you're saying it wasn't easy, but I'm going to tell you, when we watch you on the screen, it looks easy out there. So, I big score out of you. We're going to see it in the next couple of events.
Yeah, I do all of them, all of the European tournaments, and at least the October one in US. So, like they say here, inshallah.
Well, cool. We're excited to see you, dude. I love seeing you out there on the water, and we'll catch you at the next tournament.
Thank you.
All right, back to you, Tony.
All right, there from Sasha to Brando.
Sasha kind of mentioned it there. I think it feels a lot harder than what we are seeing on shore. I mean, I can contest to that this morning. I think out on the water, it feels a lot different than what we're seeing, especially watching the webcast. I mean, I think if we were to go and stand mid-course, it's a totally different experience down there. I think we're all critics of ourselves, and everything we always think is worse than what you think it looks like on the webcast. But it's definitely challenging out there. I think as we talk to the skiers as they come off the water, they're all saying that, it's tough. It's swirling. The conditions are not easy, but the skiing is still top-notch, as good as you could have expected.
Just looking at this once again, seems to have found a good rhythm out there on the slalom course. Many seasons ago, he was very aggressive off the turn and rushed it a little bit, but not so much now. He's found a good rhythm. He's found a technique that works for him. He's found some equipment that complements his style, and looking very strong out there, Bea.
Yeah, Brando is a very solid skier. He improved a lot. I mean, he was a great skier when he was a kid as well, but I can see that now he's more focused on water skiing for the past few years. So, yeah.
All right, so here we go. This is Brando Caruso. He's 2 passes to the good. Now this is 11.25 meters, bringing the handle in nice and low, getting across course. In good shape there. A little bit stiff-legged into number 4, but he's good to go around 4, 5. And need number 6. So he runs that pass. That's 11.25 meters, and now comes the critical run of 10.75 meters.
With a tailwind that is picking up.
Yep, the wind is starting to come back in again as the ground heat starts to rise a little bit against the existing ambient air to produce a little bit more wind speed.
So Brando yesterday was a very consistent skier. He ran 3 at 10.25 both rounds. So can he do that again today? If he were to do that again, that would put him above the rest of the threes based on all of his backup scores. But yeah, super consistent skiing yesterday and looking really strong again today. So I think we'll still see something big out of Brando. But we still have another pass to come. A tough tailwind for the 10.75 before we even get to 10.25. So you've got to make it through that one pass at a time. Nothing's given, so.
No.
All right, we see Freddie Winter on the start dock coming to us out of London in England. And skier on the water, Brando Caruso, originally out of Rome, now residing towards Milan at Lake d'Orta. Looking good on buoy number 1 at 10.75 meters, going with A2. A little bit of a delay off number 2, though. But he's looking okay on, a little bit of a delay off number 4. And how can someone safety check number 4 and still run that pass? Oh, my word.
Wow.
We'll see it on the replay. It doesn't really look like his ski is coming around, like finishing very well at the backside of 2-4. That's what I see. It doesn't look like he's getting a whole lot of angle.
That's
so he's
something that he does like a lot.
Yeah, so he's having to kind of pull all of that angle because he's definitely not getting, the ski pointed with a whole lot of angle across course, but he's having to use his body to kind of pull that angle going across into 135.
Okay, so as we continue to roll right along, we've got Brando Caruso as we work our way towards the concluding section of this competition, the men's slalom. We'll have the prize award ceremony to take place afterwards, and I certainly would urge you good people along the shore side and those within earshot of me talking on site to make your way to the prize presentation area. We'll try and get as many people as possible there, but it would certainly help for our crowd participants to make their way there now. Here we go. This is Brando Caruso, 10.25 meters. Excellent number 1. Looking and go round buoy number 2. Little one settled off buoy number 2. He's there on number 3. Looking and go. Does he make it round buoy number 4? He forgot he forgot to S-turn for 4.
But he's happy anyway. I'm sorry, I got so excited.
He'll be happy, but yeah, he'll be happy, but yeah, definitely.
I felt like he turned that second ball on fourth ball. Like he went straight to the fourth ball. I don't know how he did that.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how he got into 3 and still turned it. I expected him on, and I fully expected him to stand up there at 3. So we'll watch it again at the replay here. Not really the best one.
No.
Rocked back, ski came up in his face. It actually skipped there just a little bit at 2 if you watched on the replay. And then, like I said, I expected him to stand up there at 3, pulls to 4, gets outside 4 for sure, and does not S-turn. So I'm not really sure. He about put himself in the water there. So he's going to end up with a 3.5.
I don't know whether he is celebrating there or whether
I have no idea.
Cursing himself.
Incredibly consistent skiing for Brando this tournament.
Yeah.
I think he'll walk away very happy. He can do no worse than 3rd with Freddie still standing on the dock to go. But so guaranteed a podium spot. I think Brando's going to be super, super stoked with that skiing. Incredible skiing for him. Great job all 3 rounds. I mean, for sure.
Yeah, and then he figures out.
A little too late there.
Just a little late. But he puts himself on the podium for absolute certain, so he'll get at least a 3rd prize money going forwards. And now we come down to our final skier from Great Britain. It is going to be Freddie Winter. As we see Brando Caruso just vault himself up there onto the into a top 3 position. So now we're on the final competitor.
All right, so Freddie's sitting on the dock. He knows exactly what he needs. The score to beat right now is 1 at 43 by Will, and then
one at 43 by Will, and then you've got Brando Caruso.
Yeah, so a 3.5 will give him
second spot.
Second, yeah, 3.5 will give him second, no matter what, because of his scores yesterday. Anything 3.5 up until that 1 would give him second. So.
And of course, if he's able to get past the 10.25 meters and get 1 and only 1, then that forces a runoff. All right, then, here we go. Coming in, opening pass, 30 meters, Freddie Winter.
Freddie is one that is no stranger to being in the spot. He sat on the dock his last spot many times. He's gone out with the pressure on. He's proven himself time and time again to be able to ski under pressure. So it's definitely a big score, but it's also something that he's done before. So many times. Yesterday he ran 5, so he was right there on the cusp of it. Maybe we can see him do it today. We'll see.
Yep, certainly a determined skier, Freddie Winter. And let's send it over to Zane.
All right, hey guys, I'm here with Brando Caruso. We saw you just get 3.5 at 10.2. Good skiing.
Yeah, no, it was great. It's always hard to start almost the last skier on the dock. And of course that pressure, and I don't know, in the last few weeks I didn't ski that good, but definitely happy with the final score.
Yeah, and I mean 10.7, a little shaky, but we saw you manage it, keep your head, keep cool about it. Then then you got a crack at 10.2, and man, I thought from the start you might be able to run it.
Yeah, man, I'm really happy because I started my set today and I felt like I was tired, so I started getting scared at 38, kind of lost some confidence, and 39 I tried to keep it safe, get to 41 because that's what matters.
Well, cool, dude. Well, we got you in there. Great skiing. Look forward to seeing you at some more events. And right now, we'll send it back to you, Tony.
All right, then. This is 12 meters for Freddie Winter. 12 mètres la corde pour Freddie Winter, Grande-Bretagne. 6 buoys. There you go. 11.25 meters comes up next, just like that.
There we go. So, I mean, I think as these first few passes, it's just kind of settling the nerves and finding your groove, filling out the conditions and everything. So he's doing all of that. He looks solid. He looks settled in. So, and now it's just piecing it all together, I think.
All right. Yes, indeed. Just getting the technique, the alignment, the equipment, and everything all working in unison, and that's essentially what slaloming is all about, just being able to combine all of that into a high level, high echelon performance, as we see Alex King about to mash the throttle down once he hears the free beeps. Our judging crew are keeping a keen eye upon what's happening on the water.
There we see Will
Asher.
Looking on.
He's trying to stay warm here. He's not completely out of his skiing equipment just yet, because if he knows Will Asher, if he knows Freddie Winter as well as he does, then the possibility of a runoff could come into play. But that could be 2 passes away, as we see Freddie Winter on 11.25 meters just absolutely slice and dice it from one side of the course to the next. And beautifully executed run there from Freddie Winter. So as we continue right along, a big shout out to our jury panel led by Aristelis Balis. We've got our homologator, our technical controller. We've got Jonathan Travers, scorer Ulf Langrock. Our judges, Catherine Bachot, Frederick Dopinlube, Barbara Gattoni, Elena Kunat, Howard Ramsden. And our boat drivers are Nathan McGarry, and the current boat driver is Alex King. Fine set of officials, and we're glad to have their presence here at this event, making sure that it's held at the highest officiating standards possible. So 10.75 meters confirmed as the next run for Freddie Winter.
Alrighty, here we go. He's coming in 10.75 in the tailwind, must run.
No, by no means an automatic here, even for a skier like world champion Freddie Winter. He gets the job done off the first first third of the course. Now he's halfway down. He's looking, looking a little ragged there off number 4, but he manages to stay upright long enough to get round 6.
It's not a pass that is a given for sure. I mean, we've come to expect nothing less from Freddie Winter, but not really the best 10.75 that we've seen from him. But as we've said, I mean, the conditions are challenging. Got it through 6 is 6, and now he's on to the the important pass, the one to make the money.
All right, then there are some targets that stand between him and ultimate victory in this slalom event, the K1000 Marrakech Pro. All right. Looking at Freddie Winter with this instant replay, handle up a little bit on number 5, but that was to deal with the slack rope that one would have when carrying a lot of speed into a turn and not having immediately enough space to deal with it effectively without the slack line.
All right, here we go. The boat is off, getting up to speed.
All right,
coming in 10.25.
It is 10.25 meters. 10.25 meters. 10 metres 25. Coming in. There's number 1. There's the second. Can he continue to roll? Round number 4. Oh, he blows the tail around buoy number 3, leaving him with 2.5 buoys. And that means that your first ever slalom champion in the Marrakech Pro is Will Asher. So, Will Asher with 2 victories on the Waterski Pro Tour to his name so far. He won the Swiss Pro, and now he's won the Marrakech Pro.
It looks like we have Zane ambushing him already.
Of course.
All right. Zane, take it away.
All right, hey guys, I'm here with a little bit of an emotional Will Asher. I talked to you after your ski, dude. I told you I thought that was it, and you didn't think so, but there you go.
Oh, I'm not much of an emotional guy, but this is a lot. I got a team around me, and I'm thankful for them. And it's nice to actually do a good score and win.
Well, you didn't just do a good score. You put a huge score, got the best score ever in Africa out of a man. So, I mean, that's huge, and got the win today.
Yeah, you know, I'm just thankful. I just hope they bring us back.
Well, dude, now that you've won, I get to show you.
I don't want to look at it.
Here you go. That's your new watch. Show everybody at home.
Wow. Wow. I want to touch it.
Well, dude, congratulations. You don't get it right now, but they will give it to you later. Super stoked for you. And we'll send it back to you, Tony.
All right, excellent stuff there. Thanks a lot, Zane, and congratulations to the new African all-comers men's slalom record holder. That is Will Asher with one at 9.75 meters. Commiserations there to Freddie Winter, who scored a 2.5 at 10.25 meters. That puts him in 4th place actually 5th place at this time. And we'll have a look at the leaderboard to confirm the results, and it will confirm that Will Asher is your champion of the 2024 K1000 Marrakech Pro. All right, let's take a look at the leaderboard there. Let's have a look and see. Will Asher, your winner with 1 at 9.75. Brando Caruso with 3.5 at 10.25 meters is second. Sasha Desker by superior backup is your 3rd place skier on 3. Cole McCormick in 4th. Thomas de Gasperi in 5th. Freddie Winter in 6th spot. followed by Stephen Ireland, Jonathan Travers, and Robert Hazelwood. All right, as we get those results in, we are going to calculate the results on the Waterski Pro Tour for the men's slalom. And there could be a shake-up here because Will Asher has superseded Robert Hazelwood, who was the leader going into this event. Will Asher now has a 26-point lead ahead of Robert Hazelwood, 124 to 98. Cole McCormick, he gets some points as well with 78 points in third. Freddie Winter currently on fourth place with 66. And to round off the top five, Brando Caruso on 56. And more details about these scores and indeed the Waterski Pro Tour and its full schedule of events can be found at waterskiprotour.com. All right, you good folks around the site, start making your way towards the prize presentation area right next to the main broadcast tent. But Bea, certainly great to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
And we're looking at the brand leaderboard in Syndicate, no small part due to that score from Will Asher, and indeed that score from Ali Nicholson and other scores coming their way. Syndicate on 388, Radar on 233, Good on 105, D3 on 86, and LaPointe on 80. So what a great event and some great skiing there, Bea.
It was a beautiful event. Like, conditions were great and they skied amazing. Like, the 10:25 that Will ran, it was insane.
Absolutely. The first ever time that we've seen a 10.25 meter successful run on the continent of Africa, and they're going to be talking about this for a while.
Yeah, like, it's even the first 10.25 run in 2024.
Yes, absolutely. Just a basic. Let's just pile on the superlatives and just see this pass. 10.25 meters via the instant replay, and let's have a look at Will Asher. Wow. Certainly takes a big hit off number one and a good tip hit, but that was on number two. That was where things could have gone sideways for him, but he just kept going, just kept pushing as hard as he could. Handle up high and on the inside there off buoy number 4. Round number 5, he safeties this one and then just pulls all the way to number 6 and gets the 10.25 pass that he needs en route to victory. If you're looking to vote for your skier of the day, maybe he's a candidate for your vote. Maybe someone like Ali Nicholson. May even be someone like Jaime Palomino from the previous day's action. Make sure you get your voting. waterskibroadcasting.com/play to get more details and to cast your vote. And let's have a quick look at Will Asher's attempt at 9.75 meters. The first time that we've seen this season, and no doubt the first time that it's ever been seen on the African continent. All right, so that concludes the on-water action, and we're going to go to the award presentation area very, very soon. This has been the K1000 Marrakech Pro, and we'll be back right after these.
See you in Vienna. excited to introduce to you guys the NR1. Over the past season, we've been working on developing the ski shape that is now the NR1, and I truly do love this shape. I'm so excited to ski on it this season, and I hope you guys love it as much as I do.
I'm really excited to get on the Reflex NR1 this season and see what it can do for my skiing. Every time I get on it, it just feels better and better. So I can't wait for the 2024 season to get some new PBs on the Reflex NR1.
What if I told you there was a place where the sounds of nature are only broken by the roar of a boat? A place where that summer feeling lasts all year long. A place where the Florida sun is only outshined by the smiles of the skiers. A place where first-time skiers can ski alongside world champions, and the world-class coaches work with all levels of skiers. What if I told you there was a place where life slows down and your only job is to make lifelong memories? That place is Swiss Waterski Resort. Book your trip at SwissWaterskiResort.com.
As the broker of Dayland Real Estate and a professional water skier, I understand what clients are looking for in their dream water ski home. Our company is dedicated to helping you and your family invest in your future together in Florida. If it's time to move on to your next adventure, let us help you find the perfect match for your home. Our team offers service in English, French, Spanish, and German. Whenever you are ready, just give us a call. We will be suited up and ready to assist. Dayland Real Estate, where expertise meets passion.
For skiers and water enthusiasts, Florida lakes are what dreams are made of. Combined with world-class golf, remarkable weather, natural beauty, theme parks, and so much more, it's easy to see that Florida is paradise. For more than 30 years, I've enjoyed Florida's lakes and many offerings. If you are interested in Florida real estate, let me be your guide and trusted advisor as you search for your paradise. Together, we can make your dreams a reality.
Start to lose my balance. What am I falling into? This feels like something new. I've seen a lot of views, but they were nothing like this. The way you do what you do, I think you're something brand new.
At Dillinger Insurance, we have over 50 different carriers to shop your home, auto, and recreational vehicle insurance needs. We would love the opportunity to save you money. We insure million-dollar mansions, condos, mobile homes, rental homes, and everything in between. We know all about wind inspections, 4-point inspections, and how to get you the right coverage for your particular home. You've got questions, we've got answers. Can you remember the last time you had a rate decrease with your auto insurance? Let's take a look and see what we can do. We know all the ins and outs of getting our customers the best rates, coverages, and discounts, so put us to the test.
Don't monkey around with your insurance. Call Dillinger Insurance today. We've got tons of companies to help find you the best prices and the best coverage for your particular needs on home and auto insurance. Go Knights!
Thanks for calling Wake House. This is Brian. How can I help you? Yeah, Will. Can I let him know who's calling? All right, just a second. Will, I got a fill for you. Perfect. Give me just 1 second. All right, hit it. Thanks for holding. This is Will. Hey, how's it going? Good. Brian.
Hey, morning. You have a good weekend?
Yeah, got out on the water a couple times. How about you?
Yeah, I got to set in. Just gonna make a quick phone call here. Oh, of course. Can you get that, Will?
Yeah, man, I got it. Thanks for calling Wake House. This is Will. Yeah, looks like we've got those in stock.
What if I told you there was a place where the sounds of nature are only broken by the roar of a boat, a place where that summer feeling lasts all year long, a place where the Florida sun is only outshined by the smiles of the skiers, a place where first-time skiers can ski alongside world champions and the world-class coaches work with all levels of skiers. What if I told you there was a place where life slows down and your only job is to make lifelong memories? That place is Swiss Waterski Resort. Book your trip at SwissWaterskiResort.com.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, greetings and welcome to the prize presentation in this, the inaugural edition of the K1000 Marrakech Pro! Now, before we go into the prize presentations proper, I'd like to invite Kamil Bamra from Morocco, the Kingdom of Morocco, to say a few words.
What's up, guys? Hope you had fun. Congratulations to the winners. And we still have a couple activities. It's gonna be amazing. And I hope you guys are ready for tonight. Thank you.
All right, before we go into the prize presentations proper, we as part of the TWBC webcast series, We have audience prizes. The person who won the Conley ski is Bob Flynn. Congratulations to you, sir. And the person that won the D3 Conley ski was Paul Koenig. So congratulations to you audience members on winning your skis. We'll reach out and get in contact with you very soon. All right then, so let's go into the U25 section of the competition. And in third place, with a score of 5 at 10.75 meters, let's give it up, please, for Kamil Bamra! All right, continuing on. In second spot, with 5 1/4 at 10.75 meters, Sweden's Tim Törnqvist. And the winner of the under 25 section of the event, winning himself a $1,000 bounty with a score of 1.5 at 10.25 meters. His best score of the season belonging to Jaime Palomino. Jaime, do you have a word or two to say?
Not really much to say. I'm super happy, and just thank you to all the event organizers, Camille and everything. Making this for the under 25 is really amazing. It motivates us more, and we hope to do more.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's celebrate your top 3 in the under 25. Kamil Bamra, Tim Törnqvist, and your winner, Jaime Palomino. Your podium finishers in the U25. Gentlemen, thank you. All right. Now we'll continue on to the women, and we will be presenting awards for the top 8. In 8th spot from Italia, Licia Bagnoli. Finishing in 7th spot from France, Leah Mermont. Sixth place, also from France, Manon Costa. And now here's your top 5, starting off from the United States, Ali Garcia. In 4th spot, all the way from Australia, Vanessa Veek. All right, top 3 in 3rd spot with a score of 2 at 10.75 meters in the finals from the United States, Elizabeth Montavon. Ladies and gentlemen, with a score in the women's slalom final with 3 buoys at 10.75 meters. She earns an additional Waterski Pro Tour point with a superior score of this competition with 5 at 10.75. She's in second, and it's Jamie Bull. And now, ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you the women's slalom champion in this inaugural K1000 Marrakech Pro with a score of 4 at 10.75 meters, Ali Nicholson. Okay, we've got some other prizes to present to you aside from the trophy. The first of which is, with 26% of the vote, Ali Nicholson, Skier of the Day. Oh, we've got something else for you, Ali. Ooh. And we've got a watch coming your way, a nice little timepiece there. A Chopard timepiece.
Thank you very much. It's fine. It's fine. We'll hold it better now.
All right. Okay, Ali, close the box. Grab the champagne. All right, Ali Nicholson, I'll give you an opportunity to speak, not for the first time.
All right, everybody, thank you so much. This has been an amazing experience. I mean, the first event that we've ever had in Africa. I am so excited to be here in Morocco. I'm even more excited to be up here on the top. Thank you to all of the organizers, everybody that's put the event on. Thank you to TWBC for being here, for broadcasting it. I know my mom was super excited to watch. She was up at 3:30 this morning. But to everybody that's come out, it's been amazing. It's been a true party. You guys have treated us amazing. I mean, what a way to start the trip over here. So thank you to everybody. Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, celebrating your top 8, Alicia Bagnoli, Leah Mermont, Monan Costar, Ali Garcia, Vanessa Vick, Elizabeth Montavon, Jamie Bull, and your champion in the inaugural K1000 Marrakech Pro, Ali Nicholson. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we now go on to our final award presentations, which will be for the men's slalom competition, and we pay down to 8th place. But funnily enough, we have a two-way tie for 7th place all the way throughout. because with scores of 4 at 10.75, 2 at 10.25, and another score at 10.25 meters, the perfect tie exists in between Stephen Ireland and Jonathan Travers. Ladies and gentlemen, in 6th place with his score of 2.5 at 10.25 meters, Freddie Winter. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing to you the top 5. In 5th place with a score of 3 at 10.25 meters in the final, Thomas De Gasperi. All right, 4th spot with a greater backup score, scoring 3 at 10.25 meters in the final from Canada, Cole McCormick. All right, top 3 with a superior backup score and a score of 3 at 10.25 meters from France, Sacha Desca. All right. 2nd place and runner-up with a score of 3.5 at 10.25 meters from Italia, Brando Caruso. And now, presenting to you your champion and winner of the K1000 Marrakech Pro, the inaugural edition in the men's slalom event, with a new African all-comers record and the best score of the season with 1 at 9.75 meters from Great Britain, William Asher. All right, you've got the champagne, but we've got to give you the watch first. A brand new Breitling watch there presented to Will Asher. Now don't drop it. All right, Will, now cover it up and start spraying some people. Asher. All right, Will, I'm sure you got plenty to say.
This is just too much. To come to Africa, to get this reception, just the way they've hosted this week, I'm pretty speechless. This is just special. I want to thank everybody, TWBCC, Camille and his family, and everybody here in Marrakech for welcoming us and showing what an event should be like. Thank you very much. Hopefully you guys will bring us back.
Presented to you once again, your top 8. Stephen Island, Jonathan Travers, Freddie Winter, Thomas de Gasperi, Carl McCormick, Sasha Deskin, Brando Caruso, and your men's slalom champion in the inaugural K1000 Marrakech Pro, Will Asher. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the prize-giving ceremonies for this inaugural edition of the K1000 Marrakech Pro. A pleasure to be here for this event, and we hope you continue to enjoy the rest of the season on TWBC. The next TWBC broadcast is the San Gervasio Pro-Am, which will take place in about 2 weeks' time. So for now, for everyone here in Marrakech, in the Kingdom of Morocco, from everyone here, including myself, Tony Lyford, it is ciao for now!